Sports TV, man. That's my dude. I rolls with him.
You heard what the man said. It's Flight Sports TV.
Like I said, Flight Sports TV, that's where it's at.
Flight Sports TV.
What's going on, people? It's Flight Sports TV. I appreciate y'all for checking with me. Right now, I want to bring some news to the people right now. What a game tonight by the Chicago Bulls. Zach LaVine put up a monster night tonight with 32 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. We're going to get into all of DeMar DeRozan stats. We're going to get with you shortly. But before we do that, pardon me, we need everybody to hit that like button and most definitely hit that subscribe button. You already know what it is. It's Flight Sports TV. Shout out my man Reyes in the chat. Said that intro is fire. We appreciate you, man. Definitely keep your support, man. We need the support of the people. You understand? We're going to keep bringing content to the people. And listen, we got a new year, so it will be some revisions to that intro. So to multiple intros that we do. Shout out the Rap Guy Reloaded in the building. He said the Bulls look dominant, not getting hyped about it. We ain't going to get hyped about nothing. We're going to get into everything. But before we do that, I need everybody to hit that like button. If you're new, I need you to hit that subscribe button. You already know what it is. It's Flight Sports TV. We appreciate y'all. Where do we start? Obviously, Lonzo, the news came out today with Lonzo going in the protocol. So, earlier today, we was bringing awareness to the people that, hey, man, Lonzo Ball, when he gets back, the offense still must run through him. Shout out Foreign in the building. I almost fell asleep on the Bulls game without Zoe. Shit, low-key, I ain't even watched the shit until the end. If I'm going to be honest with you, I was very disinterested. With all due respect, y'all know I'm not a Chicago Bulls fan. You understand? I'm a Knicks fan. You understand? I think I told people that before, so I'm only rocking with the Bulls because of Lonzo. The only reason why I'm rocking with the Hornets is because of LaMelo. The only reason why I'm watching G League games is because of Jello. You understand? So let's just be quite frank around here at Flight Sports TV. We're not going to shortchange the people. You understand? But give credit to the Chicago Bulls. Believe it or not, this team has a great, pretty much easy schedule. You understand? 105 to 130. They beat the Pacers today, 105 to 113. But you got a back-to-back with the Hawks. A home and an away. Pardon me, away and a home game against the Hawks. The Hawks are reeling right now. I don't see why you shouldn't shit on them. I got the goddamn Bulls rolling in there doing something nasty to them boys. I definitely wanted to bring some content to the people before midnight, so don't think I was gonna leave y'all hanging. But the Bulls are 20-10 right now, 20 wins, 10 losses. They got a little separation on the Milwaukee Bucks, but not much. They could easily catch the Brooklyn Nets if they wanted to. Like I said, it's crazy. Right now, let's get into the stat line tonight. DeRozan, the usual suspects for the Chicago Bulls. DeMar DeRozan played 36 minutes. He put up 24 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Javonte Green put up 13. Vooch had his usual 16 and 15. You know how he do. But Zach coming out with 32 tonight. Zach obviously was a beast coming back off of his protocols. He's picking up right where he left off. He's a monster. It says Hawks are depleted without John Collins. Yes. Without John Collins, they finished. You understand? They finished. You understand? It's crazy what's going on with the whole situation with the league. It was inevitable that Lonzo Ball was going to get snake bitten by this whole situation. I don't think nobody thought that Lonzo was going to creep through the whole situation. but it is what it is. Give credit to the Bulls. I see the Bulls easily hammering these teams, especially the Atlanta Hawks. I don't see how the goddamn I don't see how they lose to these Hawks. I don't know what's the situation with them. They clearly not the same team as they were a season ago. I don't know what the hell has happened, but something has clearly took place with these boys. But nonetheless, the Bulls should get them. Let's look down the schedule because we don't really know how long Lonzo is going to be out. But I would say at least what 10 days. I don't know. They said they shortening the situation too with everybody. So there's a possibility that Lonzo Ball could come back quicker than we've seen some of these other guys return. Because even at the higher level of the whole situation, they're shortening things, the time windows and all of that, things of that nature, so guys can come back, to whatever profession that they're in. So let's look at this schedule. This is what I'm trying to tell you. I think the Bulls could easily do a clean sweep out here. You got the 2 games with the Hawks, and then you rolling back with the Pacers in Indiana. I see them taking out the Pacers in that game. And then you rolling up against the Washington Wizards. I say they knock out the Wizards too. Then Orlando. I don't know when, and that's the 3rd. We going all the way to next Monday. But between now and next week, you really got an easy schedule. You playing the Hawks and the Pacers, Wizards, and the Magic within a week span. You understand? You pretty much got 2 games with the Pacers today, and you're gonna play the Pacers again on Friday, and then you got the Atlanta Hawks Monday, and you got the Atlanta Hawks Wednesday. This should be a schedule where the Bulls could possibly knock them out, and it'll look good without Lonzo. But shout out to the farm. He said Bulls play Orlando for my B day. Oh damn, you going? Let me know if you're going to the game. We're gonna need some footage if you at that game. You gotta get us real wavy over there in Orlando. And they got a state-of-the-art arena out there in Orlando. Shout out to Orlando. It's a very underrated city. A lot of people be talking about these other places, Cali, things of that nature, Atlanta, but Orlando, shit, if you ain't never been to Orlando, that's a good place to go with a pocket full of money. I'm gonna leave it at that. Orlando is popping. I'm telling you, I've been there a couple times. Shout out to Orlando. I know a lot of people out there getting money too in Orlando. Very underrated city. Shout out foreign. But listen, Lonzo Ball, man, he'll be back. But the bottom line is the offense needs to run through Lonzo Ball at all times. I don't want this organization, his teammates, to think for a millisecond, that you can go and resort back to moving away from Lonzo Ball on offense. The offense goes through Lonzo, or the shit can be in shambles. And you better get this shit situated now because, yeah, it all looks good, on a nice Sunday night. But when you run in a 2-man game, that's easily scrapped in the playoffs. That's pretty much how it's gone for the history of the league. Where you got a guy or 2 guys thinking they're just going to do everything. They're going to take one of those guys away in the playoffs. I'm telling you, the good teams in the NBA, when you play one of these tougher teams as you advance, especially if the Bulls plan on advancing in the playoffs, one of these teams are going to take away something from you. You go against the Miami Heat. They're not going to let Zach LaVine and DeRozan kill you. They're going to let one get off and try to do their best to shut down the other. You understand? So what happens then? What happens if they take Zach LaVine out the game? They want to single out Zach. We're going to double and triple Zach. Anytime Zach drive the ball, we sending 2 and 3 at him. Whenever time he catch the ball, we sending 2. You understand? So then what happens? Then it runs through DeMar DeRozan. You understand? You need a situation now to establish Lonzo Ball running the offense, because that evens and levels the whole playing field out. So these teams can't really zero in on your guys. If you got Zach LaVine bringing the ball up 94 feet and pulling the isolation at the 3-point line, I mean, that offense their shit is very easily taken out. You're giving the ball to DeMar DeRozan and clearing everybody the hell out the way and allowing him to dribble 75,000 times to take a mid-range contested jump shot. That's not always going to be the best situation, especially come playoff time. We need more pick and rolls out there. It will help out Vucevic. It'll help out these shooters. You understand? Lonzo Ball, when you run it through Lonzo, you help the whole goddamn team. When you don't run this team through Lonzo, you hurt the team. I'm telling you, in the long run, you will see, you will be hurting your basketball team. Yeah, you might have one good night or two or a good week, but I'm telling you, you need to run this offense through Lonzo at all times because it's going to be better for you. Shout out to Anthony. He says, "Flight, nothing's wrong. Nothing's going to change. Lonzo will be part of the offense." Oh no, I believe he will. He's going to be a part of the offense. The man is the starting point guard of the team. I just want him to continue to have that same, excitement and energy. And that basketball has power. When you are when in the early part of the season, they were going away from Lonzo. He didn't have the ball as much as he had as of recent as he had back then when the season started. When the season started, they was going the hell away from Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball had to get it how he lived. You understand? So it is what it is. I'm telling you, and come playoff time, this team could easily get to the conference finals if they run through Lonzo. You understand? Easily. If they want to play this isolation game where Zach LaVine is going to go 1-on-5 and him and DeRozan going to take turns isolating. I mean, like I said, they might sweep the first round, but as you go deeper in the playoffs, things are going to get troubling. You understand? So, like I said, it's up to them how they want to do it. The choice is theirs. But like I said, I'm going to continue to leave it out here every single night. The offense must go through Lonzo. Like I said, point blank, the offense got to go through Lonzo when the shit get back. So don't get caught up with victories and things of that nature. This is a team that's going to be fighting for the number one seed. But give credit to the Chicago Bulls tonight, beating the Indiana Pacers, which I did think was going to happen because the last time they played the Indiana Pacers, the Pacers shitted on them. So I just knew it was just a perfect storm. I knew they was going to come back and get their lick back. Paul said, Flight Sports TV is pretty simple in playoffs. You give it to Vucevic like they did tonight, or Zach or DeRozan get taken away. Yeah, that's a Fezak. It is what it is. You got to run through Lonzo, man, and then you got to establish Vucevic too. I'm telling you, in the playoffs, you got to go to Vuce early. You understand? When I tell you, you got to establish Vooch in the playoffs, you got to establish your big man because I'm telling you, DeRozan and LaVine, they're going to be able to get theirs in any second's notice. You got to establish Vooch early. And I think that goes through Lonzo. Get some pick and rolls and then get Lonzo dumping the shit down. All of that, it's going to open things up for the whole entire basketball team and make them more dangerous. Anthony says it was really Malcolm Brogdon. He murders the Bulls always. Yeah, that's a fact. Malcolm Brogdon is all right. He's a truth. I'm surprised he never made the All-Star team. Vucevic is looking real good lately. Vooch is killing. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Vooch can fool around and get that All-Star berth, especially with this whole situation with Lonzo. I think this kind of took him out the running for any All-Star situations because Lonzo would have had to been there. He about to be out for a stretch. It's about to be January, y'all. The All-Star game in February. Theo says 16-15. For Vucevic tonight, that was definitely an all-star numbers right there. Listen, Vooch gonna get his numbers. I'm a big advocate of that. I keep driving that shit into people's heads. Keep letting y'all know. Listen, you look up, Vooch got 18 and 13. You're like, how the hell did this happen? The dude out there was looking like shit, but the numbers wouldn't tell you that. It said Brogdon didn't play tonight. Yeah, he didn't. But we just talking about Brogdon. He's a problem. They need another big man. They should go get Sabonis. You're talking about the Bulls. Listen, I don't know why y'all keep making it seem like that usually don't happen. Why in the world would the Indiana Pacers make a trade with the Chicago Bulls and give up their best player to a team in conference? This shit don't happen. You understand? Sabonis is going to go get traded out west. You understand? That's where he's going to get traded. These big time names, they don't go. Especially when you got a coach like Rick Carlisle, he stick to the old school script of the league. You do not send a player who the hell does that. Wow, that was crazy when I heard about the situation with Kyrie Irving getting traded to the Boston Celtics. You telling me that's how I know LeBron James was meddling in all those affairs? Because why in the hell would you trade or make a trade giving away your best player to your arch nemesis in the Boston Celtics? Why the hell would you do that? That shit don't make theological sense, basketball sense, intellectual sense, no sense. You understand? Dudes don't. What's the name? Everybody keeps talking about my man Miles Turner. Miles Turner will not get traded to an Eastern Conference team. If he do, it'll be through some 3-team trade where Indiana was heavily compensated. Trust me. A third team got like Rick Carlisle ain't going for that trade. He old school. Uncle Vern, what's the deal? We got Uncle Vern in the building. Uncle Vern, man, you eating large over there, man. You still eating those leftovers? Uncle Vern will be back with us. He in the chat.
No, my
What's good?
fault, flight. Hey, flight. My fault, man. I'm right here, man. I'm behind on things. Don't even trip. I'm back with you now.
Yeah.
Hey, flight. What's going on? So the Bulls won, huh?
Yeah, yes, the Bulls win. Shout out to the Chicago Bulls. Guys put up their numbers tonight. Levine put up his usual. DeRozan did his thing. So I'm just letting everybody know that, even though you still need to run this offense through Lonzo because it's gonna open up the offense for everybody. You understand? If you don't run it
Right.
through Lonzo Ball, I feel like you're handicapping your offense through the long haul. It might be beautiful in the first, for now, but I'm just talking long haul. You understand? We got Juju knows
Yeah.
hoops in the building
My
too. What's the deal?
God, man. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So I guess I'm just retarded, right? I don't know anything about basketball. Everything that I said earlier is not true. And then look here. We win again tonight, like I predicted. Everything is going the way I predicted. And where's Coffee? What, like, Coffee don't want to pull up when we get the easy W. Where you at, bro?
Oh damn, you
Oh,
calling me
okay.
now? You know they're gonna come
Oh
through.
yeah, I'm calling him out. I told him. I said, you heard me, Flight. I said when we win tonight and everything
Yes, you
goes
said
as the
you was
way I
coming
said it
back.
was. I said I'm gonna be right back up here, and I'm hoping to see your little bald, little pinky head ass up on here, bro. You know what I'm saying? So where you at, Coffee? I'm waiting on that.
Yeah,
But I ain't got too much to say. There was a big win.
yeah.
Obviously, Vucevic, DeMar, Levine, they showed up. They got a couple, production out of their other pieces as well. You know what I'm saying? So the Bulls are gonna be fine without Lonzo. I'm not worried about the Bulls. Again, what I'm worried about is if Lonzo Ball comes back from COVID protocol doing the same things that he was doing before he went into it. That's my only problem about this. But hey,
Yeah.
good win, bro.
Oh, you want Lonzo to continue like how he was, like, but right before all this BS happened, not resort to what
Facts.
happened in the beginning. In the beginning of the
Facts.
season, yeah, you cannot go to what happened back in the beginning of the season. I think that they know that too. I think Levine and all, because if you look at it, Lonzo started to blossom when they got the hell out the way.
Facts.
They got to let Lonzo do his thing because they could do their thing at any second's notice. That's just what I feel. But
Yep.
what did you think of? How would you evaluate the game tonight? Break it down for the people.
Well, I would say it was more or less a team game. This was one of the nights where Vucevic was actually clicking. He was actually being efficient, knocking down those shots that we've seen him miss all season. And DeMar DeRozan and Levine, even though a lot of people said, are they passing the basketball? Are they going to make good decisions? We saw tonight, Levine and DeMar DeRozan, they actually initiate the offense pretty well tonight. We got on the transition a little bit. Another thing I was really impressed with was our defense as well. Vucevic actually probably played arguably his best defensive game of the season. I just love his effort. So all around, man, I really love what everybody brought. Also, Ayo Dosunmu, man, he was dude. In the first quarter, he made a couple of moves. He almost even dunked on Miles Turner. Ayo Dosunmu was very impressive. And I think this is a good sign. Without having your point guard, your starting point guard, whatever, without having your head coach in the lineup, and you have a lot of pieces coming in and out, for them to win tonight, it was a big win, man.
I agree with you. I totally agree with you. It was a hell of a win tonight. I was just looking at this schedule right before you joined. You got the Hawks in the back-to-back. You playing them tomorrow, and then again Wednesday, and then you got the Pacers again Friday, and then I believe you got Orlando. I mean, the schedule seems pretty like they should do a clean sweep, But I
Right.
mean, that's what I'm saying. I don't want it to be. It shouldn't affect anything with Lonzo, I'm not gonna sit up here and hope for a loss or anything. I wanted them to win tonight, and I thought they was gonna win. I just thought because like how they got dominated last time in Indiana, you couldn't lose again. They had to get this win, and they're fighting for that number one seed. Vooch probably will get that third All-Star berth. Don't you think? I think this takes Lonzo out the running for any type of All-Star, anything, especially with this stretch that he may be out for.
I ain't gonna lie. If Vucevic is on the All-Star team, that's to me. I don't think he deserves it. If you want me to be honest, he's been even more inconsistent than Lonzo Ball has. So before we start talking about Vucevic being the All-Star, we really should be talking about Lonzo. But obviously, it's politics that play into it and all the things of that nature. So Lonzo not gonna get it because of the NBA. But next year is definitely gonna be his year to be an all-star.
Yeah, you're right about that. Because Vooch, like I said, Vooch has been inconsistent, but Vooch is so deceiving because his numbers wouldn't tell you that. If you're just looking at his numbers alone, you would say this dude is playing his usual. He playing all-star basketball. This is Vucevic, but it don't always make the most impact on the game, his numbers. Vucevic
Right.
to me, my problem with Vucevic is he just take too many shots for a big man. I think Chicago, they need a nasty dude in the paint. They need a Mitchell
Mm.
Robinson. They need somebody like a Hassan Whiteside. They need a dude down there just to be nasty.
Yeah.
They don't even got to be a major name. You just need somebody just a ferocious center. He's too finesse, Vucevic. He's too pretty with it. They need a
That's
Chicago
understandable.
dude. Pause.
Right.
Yeah,
I see. I can understand that. I just think, I've been one of the people that actually wants to get rid of Vucevic because more or less because of how old he is. Like if Vucevic was like 28, 27, I wouldn't be saying get rid of him. But for the simple fact that he's 32, 33, and really his career is kind of on a downtrend. It's not really going upward. He's kind of getting worse every year, and he's older. So that's always been my stance on it. But when he plays like how he did tonight, and you give the Bulls that third option, that clear third option that's going to be consistent and efficient, I mean, he's damn near. I don't want to say untradeable, but you wouldn't want to move somebody like that, man. He brings a lot on the offensive end, and then like I said earlier, Fly, he actually played pretty decent defense tonight as well. So if he can keep up that type of energy, man, I definitely wouldn't move him for no Mitchell Robinson. Hell no, you tripping on that, Fly?
No, well, no, not
No.
necessarily moving him for Mitchell Robinson. I mean, you probably don't got to give up Vooch for Robinson. I'm just saying, like, you probably can get him for the cheap. You could get a Hassan Whiteside for the cheap. I was just saying that you don't have to go for the home run. It seemed like when you need a better center than Vooch, but that don't mean you got to trade him. He said Flight be lying his ass off. Lonzo isn't some insane or wild talent by himself that they can't win without him. They can clearly win with him or without him. Well, I never said that. That's not the argument.
Nah, that was Coffee that probably said that.
Well, yeah, that's why I say, yeah, that's what a lot of people come here overconfident and I get caught up in their shit. But I understand. But
right.
Listen, the Bulls are a great team. You talking about one of the best teams in the league. Of course they can win without Lonzo. They won without Levine. They won without DeRozan.
DeMar. Right.
Well, they won without Vooch. It's like next man up. This is going to be a championship team. They got a window for, I would say, the next three to 4 years of possibly going to the finals in the Eastern Conference. If they just need to, after this season, they need to build that bench, just rearrange the pieces and see what happens. But they're gonna be in that championship equation for a while.
Hey, what's Vucevic stats this year, Flight? Because this dude just addressed me in chat. Shout out to you, Theo. Vucevic had his best season last year, 23, 11, and 5. His shot 47, 40, and 80. How's he getting worse? What I'm saying is by getting worse, which players do get worse by age. Most players, especially we're talking about a big man. But if we're looking at his numbers and we're looking at his efficiency and also taking into concept his defense isn't as good as it has been in the last couple of years.
15 and 10. He's averaging 15. Vooch is averaging 15 points and 10 rebounds and 3 assists. She's shooting 40% from the field. I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
Right.
And it's not just about the stat. It's not just about the counting numbers, like the points and rebounds. It's more or less like if you actually watch the games, he does not look as good as he did in Orlando or even last year. And again, he's not as efficient as he has been his whole career. So that's what I'm saying by he's getting worse. Plus, he's getting less athletic. He can't really move on the perimeter that well.
I feel sorry for him when I see him trying to run for loose ball. The dude look like he having a hard time. I mean, seriously. It looks sad sometimes watching this dude try to run for the ball, and so he just need to stop and give it to the other team. He gonna fuck around and hurt himself out there. I'm telling you.
Right, and don't get it confused. Like chat, like I like Vucevic. I like when he's actually playing well. I just think when he's not playing well, and then you also take into consideration his age. I mean, he'll be better off used as a trade asset. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I'm with you. What you think, Uncle Von? What's your thoughts on this, man, before we continue? A lot of dudes hiding.
It was the same thing I was talking crazy. With Vooch, it was the same thing that I was saying at first. You got to get him going, man. There's not too much to make no difference ordinal sense to get rid of them to a certain extent because you can still get that production out of them. Quite little production, but it's still some production. There's points and there's some rebounds. So you try to hold on to that
Hey,
unless you
Thief.
can do
Oh,
better.
my bad.
You good?
My
No,
bad,
go
Uncle
ahead.
Bro.
I'm good. Yeah, like I said, you
Now,
try
I
to,
was just
like
going
you
to address
said,
this
you
dude Theo.
try.
I'm not just talking about I'm not just talking about his defense, bro. I'm talking about his efficiency. He used to hit so many shots at the rim, like, bro. If you go back and look at his efficiency at the rim for the last couple of years, he was way more efficient hitting floaters, hitting hook shots, being able to be somebody that you can play through in the post. He's not really at that same level anymore. I understand he's a third option, but he's just not the same player, bro. I think that's obvious. But my bad, Uncle Vern, you can go ahead, bro.
Yeah, no, like I said, Juju, I have to agree with you because Juju's his play is suspect to me. So it's not that ain't no standing up for him. Sometimes he's okay, sometimes he ain't nowhere. He ain't even in the game. So it ain't
Right,
I can't stand up for him. But like I said, you right though. You know, if you can hold on to him, try to coach him into playing better. If not there, get
right.
rid of him. You know, simple
Facts,
as that.
facts.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. Definitely big facts, man. But what's the timetable on the Lonzo Ball return? Does anybody know?
Nah, but if like I said earlier, like if he actually has COVID-19, I would look for him to be out at least a week and a half to 2 weeks, because we saw with LaMelo Ball when he got COVID, he was out like a week and a half to 2 weeks. So if he does have COVID, look for him to be out at least like a half a week to two. Or if he doesn't have COVID, I would say he'll probably be back by what's today? Today's Sunday, so I would probably assume the end of the week, maybe, if he can pass the test. But you
Right.
never know, Flight, because it's like the NBA, they could easily be like, all right, nigga, we gonna fail you on this test, boom, pull you
Yeah.
back out. So it could easily be something like that. But hopefully, he'll be back in the next week to week and a half, I would say.
Yeah. So what is it like for you? Because I mean, you were kind of critical on Lonzo at the beginning of the season. What is it like, seeing Lonzo look like he was turning things around, or showing some heart out there, fighting for for his season, and for just the integrity of his career. You understand? A lot of these moves and changes. It seemed like he was supplanting his flag in Chicago. How would you? What's the maturation process from start to finish right now? What was it like watching Lonzo?
Well, to address what you said first, you said like, how do I feel about it when he did start playing well? I just felt like I felt relieved, like it finally, you know what I'm saying? It's like I've been investing so much of my time, my money into just watching Lonzo Ball, so just to see him play well is honestly a relief. And to see him gain his confidence and go out there and improve every game, like that's what I want to see. Fly. I just want to see, as the season goes along, I want to see him do things that we haven't seen him do, and he's been doing that thus far. So he just needs to continue on that. But honestly, bro, I felt so relieved, bro, when he actually started playing well. Because like you said, I was hella critical of Lonzo. I was one of the people who was like, does he love basketball? Does he going to do this? Does he want to do that? And a couple of those things, he proved me wrong. He proved me wrong about the love basketball. Lonzo Ball clearly loves basketball, and I was wrong about that. And he proved it to me this year. So he just got to keep up that same mentality of wanting to be great, and he'll be able to get there, man.
I agree with you. We got company. We got company. I think the man you
Coffee.
wanted to see. We got
Oh, where
company.
you at,
We got
boy?
company.
Stop playing
We
with
got.
me,
Hey,
Coffee.
Captain
What you
Carl,
said? What you
I
said
hear
earlier?
you.
You said
Hey,
I don't know
Looking
who
for you.
about who, man. Stop playing with me,
hey,
boy.
Jude.
Hey,
Hey, when you
yeah,
call, hey, when I heard I was doing my exercise, I was working out, right? And somebody said, cough, and it said, Jude, you calling you, right? I said, oh, here I come. Look, I want to commend you for predicting that earlier because I want the Bulls to win. That was a good prediction, Juju. That was good business right there. So I appreciate that. Nonetheless, our offense got to run through Zoe. It can't run through Zach, nor could it run through DeMar. Everything gets stagnated when they run through them guys because you got to get everybody involved. Tonight they gave a collective effort, a good collective effort, but that got to be consistent. And when you got two guys going for 25 and 30 and 25 and 30 and everybody else is silent, it ain't good. Woosh did his thing tonight. Woosh got to be
right.
consistent. He got to be consistent though. He got to show up consistently. And I shouldn't have to
Thanks.
get you going. You getting all that money. You got to get yourself going. No doubt they got to establish him on the post. But Vooch, you got to come out and bang on the rebounds, dog. You're a big boy down there. So get some block shots, get yourself started on the rebounds, run the flow, because you can get them easy putbacks. Like he got some easy putbacks tonight. You know what I'm saying? So Juju, I commend you on that business right there. I want them to do well this whole situation. You know, they got the Hawks coming up tomorrow, and then they got Indiana again. Like my man Flight say, they should watch this thing right here, and they should, you know what I'm saying, win out. But my man was shaky at the point guard. What's your man name? He was really shaky.
Talking about Kobe White. Yeah, he should not be playing point guard. I'd rather have Zach LaVine running.
Yeah, he was sporadic. He was sporadic. I like your man. I like your man Io. You know what I'm saying?
Io too.
Let him come down and bring it up, establish the offense. You know what I'm saying? While Zoe out, because he be thinking. He a cerebral dude. He be thinking. He don't be forcing nothing, and then he take what the defense give him. You know, but I don't want the other two guys, because your man DeMar be getting kind of frustrated. So he go get it. I'm like, no, DeMar, go down, bro. You ain't got to bring the ball up. Working the half court set. You can't be bringing the ball up and then come down and setting up on some isolation plays, shooting from the chair to try getting in your sweet spot. Let somebody else bring it up. We got to establish you like that. We get it to you like that. But then you catch the other team off guard when you like that. But if they know all the time that either DeMar going to bring it or Zach LaVine going to bring it, I think my man Flex, I mentioned earlier, boy, they'll shut that shit down, especially in the playoffs. They're gonna really shut that shit down. You know, so you can never be predictable. You know what I'm saying? And see, with Zoe, he not predictable because he plays spontaneous. He take what you give him, and then he add in and all got those fillers. So I'm so glad that, you know, Zoe and your man Caruso was very infectious on defense, because the whole team knows now to play deep every night, to bring that deep. And that's what's gonna get you winning ball games. So Juju, good prediction, bro.
Facts. But I ain't gonna lie. Tomorrow, I think arguably they might lose, just because it is a back-to-back. You know what I'm saying? So if they lose tomorrow night, I won't be surprised. But any other game, when they play Indiana again, the next time they play the Hawks, they also got Orlando. While Lonzo Ball is going to be out, the Bulls are going to have time, and they're going to have games to where they can build their momentum and build, you know, winning moments. So, and this is what I was afraid about, right? Coffee earlier. This is what I was saying, right? Because they're going to win games playing a different style of basketball. So when Lonzo Ball does come back, I just see it's kind of going to be a little bit of an adjustment period. And I'm not saying 5-10 games. I'm just saying maybe 2 or 3 games where he kind of has to adjust to how they're winning basketball games. So, you know, but I think he'll be able to do it. I'm not doubting him, you know what I'm saying? But I just think that's what's going to happen.
Well, if you heard the Zach LaVine post game, he said what he did was do push-ups to keep himself, you know, in shape. This, and he got some reps up, got some shooting off, running. So these guys be ready. They be prepared already. And so a man like Zoe, he's already mentally focused and already intact. So he already know what he got to do. So when he come in, he gonna pick up right where he left off. It's easy for those type of guys when you're in rhythm. You know, they just, you know, like Zach LaVine said, he got a couple of practice in, so he got good reps in. So them guys getting reps in, they get things in. It's just to us, because we ain't working out like them guys. We don't see
it. That's true. We don't see all that. You're right.
Right. So in the back scene, they getting it in. So when the stage and the lights are on, it's 18,000 pack of 20,000 people in the stadium. Them guys ready. They ready. They ready. So, and a person like Zoe, he's so ready, man. But I just hope, man, more so DeMar than Zach. Because DeMar want to be on that point, and he ain't no point guard. You know what I'm saying? He's slipping and falling and all that shit. He slipped in the backcourt. I don't need all that goofy shit. That's why I want him go to half court. You know, do your business right there. You ain't got to bring why you gonna bring the ball up and then get into your isolation thing and then that's too much. That's what LeBron doing. Right. That's that goofy shit LeBron doing. We don't want that shit. You know what I'm saying? We don't want none of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
But Coffee, I ain't gonna lie, like, because when it comes between like Zach LaVine and DeMar, who I would want making more decisions, honestly, is DeMar, because to me, he's just a lot more mature. He's been in the league longer. And even tonight, Zach LaVine was making some like boneheaded passes sometimes. I don't know about Zach LaVine, man, handling the ball.
No. Them guys was all right. DeMar do the same thing. They both do the same shit because they be looking for that basket. They love to pass to that basket. I give them that. They love to pass to that basket. They ain't gonna pass it to too many other guys. They pass to that basket. And if they just double team and they forced to pass it, then that's when they pass. But I don't want you to do that. I want you to do things in rhythm. You know what I'm saying? Work that ball around, because can't nobody beat that ball moving. And there be a lot of guys open. There's always 2 damn guys open because they double teaming them guys. There's always one or two guys open. Shoot that ball and pass it, because now you got people, now they got to respect you. So they like, oh shit, we don't know what's gonna happen. But with DeMar, they know he's gonna shoot it. With Zach, they pretty much know he's gonna shoot it. So they probably they step in them guys' way, make them do some ill-advised turnovers and this, that, and other. And since it's all about possessions, that's what kills us. Tonight they was able to make through and come up, and even then it was close. Because if
they did,
that motherfucker LeVert, he a killer. So if he don't miss a couple of them shots, them brothers come. They was working Kobe little ass. They was going crazy on them. They was going nuts on them people. So I'm like, give the ball to Zoe. Zoe ready. Zoe doing this thing, and this is a good thing for Zoe to sit back and see this thing too from afar and say, okay, I got to continue to put my 20 points in this thing right here, and this way I can put it in more. So it's even more because now Zoe know he can be offensive. He already know what he can do. He's just trying to make everybody else happy and this, that, and other. But at some point, you got to be selfish. You got to be a little selfish. So Zoe just get a little selfish. Just give me a dub. I don't need no more than that. I don't even need. I'll just give me about 18 to a dub. Because what he gonna do with everything else, and Zoe giving you 20 points, it's then they'll blow out for the other team because you're gonna get Zach getting his 30 or 20 something, or DeMar gonna get his 20 something or 30, and that's gonna be a clip for the other team. But I need the offense to go constantly through Zoe, because you can't stop that man. He controls the game. His handles are prolific. His passes are fucking prolific. You just can't stop him. So and everybody else is looking up. And they ready. So I'm glad the bench kind of came in and did their thing. Green came in and did their thing. Yeah. Your man came in and did his thing. That little white boy wasn't going.
Man, they need to stop sleeping on Matt Thomas, man. That dude a sniper.
He can shoot. I give him that. He can shoot.
Right. That's about it.
If you saw what he was doing, he was forcing it. He wasn't too comfortable. Maybe because he didn't get that many reps and he ain't always in that game like that.
So he just came back from COVID though, Coffee. So what I'm saying, it's a rhythm thing.
Yeah, no doubt. But he come in, them ill-advised turnovers. That, like I said, they were closing the gap quick. And now I would say quick. You get if Miles Turner, because he was jacking them damn threes. If a couple of them motherfuckers fall, man, it's a tight game. Because he jacked about probably 6 or 7 threes. If just 2 of them fall, it's a tight game. You see what I'm saying? Because they won by what, 6? How much the Bulls won?
They won by 8 points, 113, 105. So you
see what I'm saying? Just 2 of them damn threes dropped with Miles Turner. It's a wrap. So,
and it was scaring me too, Coffee, with like Caris LeVert. And that's the thing tonight that we noticed, like the huge thing that I noticed was that like Lonzo Ball and Alex Caruso's defense is really, really, I know they won this game. But Caris LeVert, that man was doing anything he wanted to Kobe White.
And if you know LeVert, if you've been following that guy, especially when he was with the Nets with KD, that man is a killer. But when he got Zoe, they got the motherfucker thinking. See, when the guy got you thinking, it throws your rhythm off. Plus, Zoe throw his rhythm off. They don't let the motherfucker dribble in rhythm, get doing all that crazy shit. No, they reach out there, throw his whole rhythm off. You know what I'm saying? So him and then your man Caruso got the backup. That's look good, help them people out. I just want DeMar to get it, like Zach LaVine to get it, get that ball to Zoe. Zoe already know, and Zoe know he don't want to step on no toes, but man, fuck that. Tell the people, look, y'all go down. I'm the general. I'm the point guard. I got y'all. Go down. Joseph's got to be tough like that. Can't make everybody happy. You got to be on some gorilla shit. You got to be on some gangster shit. You got to be on some I got this. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, stop playing with him. Hey, you got to get on that rapper stuff. But like, that's the thing too. Like, and if you just purely look at the team numbers, right? The Pacers, if you look at the Pacers, they also had more. They had 6 more assists. They out-rebounded us. They had more steals. Like all of these things that the Pacers were higher in. Lonzo Ball fixes a lot of these. He fixes the assists. He fixes the rebounding. He fixes the steals. And so those are the little things that people don't really take into contest when it comes to Lonzo Ball. But we gonna see in these next 4 or 5 games, man.
Facts. And we just hope they keep it up. They missed it. They missed it. Like everybody missing their key guys, but they missed Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? But even Brooklyn, they know Zoe. See, that's the difference. They know Zoe. They can't pull that on Zoe. They already know, like, we got to get this thing on. Hopefully get our big guys going in. Hopefully Big Boy, because Big Boy be hacking his ass off on the Indiana face. He be pushing and grabbing people and shit. You know what I'm saying? He be hacking, but they be letting that ride. But if we going through Zoe, we going to be good all the time. We going to be good. So they pulled this off, and this needs to happen because, like Kendall Gill said in the post game, this is a sign of a great team right here. When you can miss players like Levine and DeMar and Zoe, and you keep winning, you keep rolling, man, that's big right there. That's big. So I hope Chicago and everybody else that's a fan of Chicago know exactly what they're witnessing here, because this is a great team right here. We're witnessing something great. And even though we miss some key pieces, they keep on winning. As long as you get the W, that's what all that matters. You know what I mean?
Big facts. Hey man, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Y'all subscribe to my boy Flight Sports TV, the
Y'all better
hottest shit in the
subscribe to his
streets, man.
channel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You better subscribe unless you're sick. What's wrong with you? Because if you missed it earlier, we have my man Jeff Mayweather on here. This Flight Sports TV, this thing about to take off. This thing about to take off so crazy. I'm talking about better than Fox Sports News and sports and everything else. Because this thing is big right here. So hope y'all tuning in, man. It's some good dialogue on this platform. We get heated, we go back and forth, but it's all in love. You know what I'm saying? I respect my man Juju as well as the whole panel. My man Flight doing his thing. My man Dex doing his thing. My man Ballfax doing his thing. My man AB the Hero doing his thing. And DKM. You know, but at Pier Flight Sports, man, you don't know what you're gonna see on this motherfucker, man. It's like for real. You don't know who's gonna show up. We might have Janet Jackson brother show up in this, or Janet Jackson herself. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just sports. It's versatile. We multifaceted over here. So y'all, tell everybody to tune in.
It's entertainment,
right here. It's juking right here, and I got big plans happening. I'm gonna bring some more business here to Flight Sports and things happening. But I gotta sign out. I love you, brothers. Juju, you my other brother. I'm gonna call you my little brother. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because I'm older than you. I'm gonna call you my little brother. Maybe get to Chicago. I trade you, give you a couple of moves. I love you, brothers. Flight, you my man. You already know what it is.
Okay, I appreciate you, Coffee. Take it easy, man. Like
yeah, man.
It's definitely a lot of people excited up in here, man. Y'all had a lot of shit going on. Juju, you got proved right. Who else need to come here and pay homage? Who else was in here?
Man, no. I think that was it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I really came up here for. You know what I'm saying? I'm be kicking in and chatting shit like that. But I appreciate you, Flight. Appreciate you having on, man. My dude, Coffee, man. Shout out Uncle Vern. Shout out everybody in chat, man. Juju got some elite basketball knowledge. Hey, shout out Suave. You already know, man. Stop playing with us. Headline game, though. I'm out of this mode. I'm being chat though, Flight.
All right, Juju, take it easy. Shout out to y'all guys. My man G Cole Suave said Juju got some elite basketball knowledge. I've been respected what he says from jump, man. Flight as well, but Coffee be doing too much for me, bro. Hey, man, my man Coffee, man, he just excited, man. He love Lonzo Ball, man. There's nothing wrong with that, man. There's a lot of people. These dudes ready to run through a wall for Lonzo, man. I'm telling you. I was just discussing this earlier. Lonzo Ball, hear me out, ladies and gentlemen. Lonzo Ball has more followers than all of these dudes combined. You understand? Combined. Than Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan combined. Yeah, so it's crazy. Just let me know what y'all think about that. That's why just as Chicago Bulls fan, what is it like to have a guy on your roster that just garners this much attention? You understand? This much of a damn household name. I mean, this dude is truly a rock star. Y'all thought I was crazy earlier when I said Lonzo was a rock star. Flight and Juju are elite. I've been subscribed for a while. Definitely. Shout out to Juju. It says Coffee got a lot of energy. Yo, listen, we need the energy. You understand? Dudes bringing that energy. We need that here at Flight Sports TV. Without the people, what we gonna do without Uncle Vern bring the energy. Uncle Vern bring, he's almost like the comedy relief. You understand? Things get crazy. Uncle Vern got to come in here and shake the building up. But seriously,
baby.
Huh? What happened?
I said, Flight, but look here, I like the way Coffee do it, because Coffee do it, and he gets you to understand. I be trying to tell y'all the same thing. He be trying to tell you, but it sounds real good come from him. And I like the way he tell it because of the fact I see how it run. I see how I think Zoe be hearing it, and he be playing it on to it too. I like the way everything is going right now, Flight. Ain't got no problem with it.
Yeah, you can't have no problem with this. Uncle Vern, the chat is saying Uncle Vern is hilarious. Definitely. It says Nico is the comedy relief. Nico is he be doing every goddamn thing. This dude Nico the comedy relief. He piss everybody off. He's the antagonist. You understand? He's everything you want around here, man. Dudes love Nico, man. Shout out to the people that's fucking with Nico. You already know you can find him here at Flight Sports TV. Shout out Rave Kingdom. I see Rave Kingdom heavy in the chat. Yeah, I already know what he is. He the comedy relief, the energy. You understand? Shout out to Rave, man. Dude holding it down for Flight Sports TV, man. I'm telling you, y'all better start respecting Rave Kingdom, man. I'm telling you. Because when things get percolating, you're gonna see rave. You understand? So y'all better start. Well, things already percolating, but when we really get in them rooms, know what I mean, and I ain't gonna say no more, but you're gonna see rave. So y'all better start getting more familiar with them. You understand? Get more acquainted with them. Be a little bit more respectful to them. You understand? This Flight Sports TV. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let's keep it going. Juju definitely got some more elite basketball knowledge for a teenager. Glad someone's seeing this besides me. Yeah, definitely. Juju's definitely got a lot of knowledge, not even for a teen, just for a young man. You understand? Dude, Juju is definitely a good example for y'all young boys, to go run behind Juju. We got a lot of good young boys on the rise. We got the Dave Jameses. We got SMG. We got a lot of people doing big things. You understand? So pay homage, heavy homage. But seriously, shout out to everybody in the chat. They talking about Lonzo All-Star game. I believe Vucevic may seal the deal for that All-Star berth. But I want to tell people right now, Lonzo Ball must continue to run that offense. Like I stated for the people that's just joining the chat, Lonzo Ball running the offense would take this shit to another height and another level. I believe it was more levels Lonzo Ball was about to take the offense into, and tonight it was about to take shape again, with his man Zach LaVine, the man who clamored for him to join the Chicago Bulls. Zach LaVine clamored and hunted down Lonzo, and his man was going to come back. And I'm telling you, they was about to make some serious magic with that partnership. I feel like that partnership, it just was starting to get going. Like it was really about to take shape. I just think Lonzo and LaVine, they got more levels they need to take their game to. They ain't never scratched the surface of what these two could do, that partnership. And then the DeMar DeRozan factor. I even loved the situation when it was just Lonzo and DeRozan before LaVine was even on his way back. I liked the way Lonzo was running with DeRozan. Lonzo was eating with DeRozan on the floor. DeRozan still wasn't taking his idiotic shots, shooting over 3-4 dudes. That's just DeRozan at the end of the day. Hopefully he realizes, that's not going to work in the playoffs. Maybe in the regular season you can get away with some of that. But come playoff time, it's not going to be smart for this dude DeRozan to be shooting over 4 or 5 dudes. It just ain't going to be smart, and for LaVine too. Another thing I want to point out to the people that love Zach LaVine, I love LaVine too. We got to put into consideration, Zach LaVine has never been to the playoffs, including Lonzo Ball. He hasn't either. But Zach LaVine hasn't been to the playoffs. Zach LaVine is going to be one of the primary decision makers and hitters for the Chicago Bulls, and he's never been to the playoffs. So it's going to be an adjustment period for Zach LaVine as well. Says we low-key need a Flight and Juju episode. Oh, definitely. On what? Over here? We definitely going to have, so shout out to Juju. We definitely going to run a full circle and rock out with all the people that's been rocking with Flight Sports from day one. You'd be surprised, all the people that's been rocking with us from day one. I'm telling you, will be shocked. One day we're gonna do a Flight Sports reunion. You're gonna be like, God damn, everybody was over here. Yeah, this motherfucker. And I'm telling you, one day we're gonna blow this motherfucking roof off the building. We're gonna get everybody in house for one of the biggest shows that YouTube has ever seen in the history of social media, YouTube, that you motherfuckers have ever seen. I will put a show on in this motherfucker that'll rival anything on NBC, ESPN. I'm a showman. Do you understand? Listen, I'm like the black Vince McMahon. Do you understand what we're saying? We have so many superstars under our roof. It's not even funny. You understand? What'd you say? What'd you say, Uncle Van?
Tell the people who we had on today, Flight.
Yes. We had Jeff Mayweather, but I was discussing also. I was discussing all of the people that's in the community as well. Like, I mean, if we really wanted to all to get together and put on the show that'll blow the fucking roof off this YouTube that we've never seen, we could really pull that shit off. I'm telling you, I would have the most. Unless I ain't gonna tell you, but just know it's coming. You understand? Just think WrestleMania. Think of the Grammys. You understand? Think of just the biggest shit you've ever heard of. Just know it's coming. I'm telling you. This shit, I'm telling you, the biggest shit you've ever seen ever. You understand? We might have LeVar Ball popping up at this event. I'm talking about the biggest shit ever. You understand? Seriously. That's the shit that's on my mind. You understand? I ain't gonna say too much because somebody might run through with it, but I'm just saying that I got something crazy. You feel me that I'm thinking of? I'm telling you, people. When I tell this shit to people, these dudes think I'm crazy. I done brought this shit to people, but they know this is this shit work. This shit is over.
Yeah.
It's all she wrote. It's just I got a crazy mind.
Yeah.
You understand? But I'm telling you, and everything that I'm thinking about is at the benefit of everybody that's ever been associated with Flight Sports TV. I don't want this for myself. I want everybody to win. You understand? Point blank, period. Because if guys pop off from this circuit, we all win. You understand? If this guy becomes a huge superstar, we all win. He comes to our channel, he does features and all of that good shit. We all win. We got to stop getting out that mindset. We're all in this shit together, especially the people that come from this circuit. We in this shit together.
Right, exactly.
Right.
Yeah, exactly, Flat. I agree with you 100%. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, man. We got Uncle Vern. Could you imagine Uncle Vern at this event? Uncle Vern gonna be acting a goddamn fool. You understand? I'm telling you. It could be executed. I'm telling you, this show, I'm telling you, man, that was gonna cook up. I'm telling you, it's coming sooner than you think. You feel me? The people, if you ain't on this card, you ain't on this show, you're gonna be pissed. You're gonna be like, damn, how I ain't make this show? You feel me? I wasn't on this. That's how it's gonna be. Like, damn, dude's gonna be sick. They missed this show. Well, shout out to Juju. So fucking Bush Flight Sports is a whole branch. I'm collaborating with DJ because of this platform. Definitely. Shout out to DJ. And another thing, that's how I collaborated with all of y'all. I got put on. I was doing my own YouTube career, my own shit. I connect with DJ for an interview, and voila! Just before you know it, I done popped onto the magical stage. Now everybody could get on the stage. It's all about what the fuck you gonna do when you get here. You could just flame the fuck out. You understand? But me, we had our own shit going. We were just aggressive as hell, but I needed some help. And he was reluctant enough to bring me onto this stage, and I done took the baton, and I'm trying to, make an impact, and I connected with some great people who, the ball facts of the world and more people, who helped me. This channel, dude, I have received so much help from everybody. It's not even funny. You understand? So I'm telling you, put me in a big. I'm gonna put everybody in position. If I ever get a big dude on this platform and I don't shout out all the people, trust me, just put me out of fucking business, okay? Because I'm telling you, when we get the top dogs in this building, I'm bringing the people on here with me. You understand? When you get a guy like Jeff Mayweather, I'm supposed to kick everybody the hell out the room. That's what everybody else would do. But no, I'm bringing y'all in there. Come talk to this man. You feel me? Don't be nervous. You better come talk to him. Luca is a bust videos facts. Yeah, definitely. I used to make Luca videos. I don't know if y'all remember that. You got to be around for the day ones for them Luca videos. I don't make Luca videos no more. This Lonzo shit done took off 60 notches. You feel me? So just to go to Luca, it's tough. Right now I want to do stuff like that, branch out and do other stuff, but you got to stick to the core. The core is Lonzo at the end of the day. It's a lot of flight hated that dude. Yeah. Shout out to running back. You was around for that. On the Luca video, we used to attack Luca. We ran a rampage. When I first started, I was just uploading videos. I wasn't doing lives when I first started. I was just uploading. I was doing Luca videos and Lonzo videos. Luca, Lonzo. Flight won't smoke with Luca facts. Yeah. I don't talk about Luca no more. Ever since Luca messed around and hit that goddamn shot in the playoffs like 2 years ago when he hit that game winner. They still lost, but I was respecting them. Yeah, so I respect him now that he did what he did in the playoffs. I'm a firm believer when you do something in the playoffs, everybody got to back off. You understand that? Because you did it on the national stage. Just everybody need to fall back and pay homage. Because when you do it on the playoffs, it's not like a regular season game. Basil Carpenter Jr. was a dude who was attacking me on all of those videos. He was one of my. He loved Luka Doncic. I used to put them Luka videos, and he used to attack me all the time. In fact, you're a real day one if you hear since Luka. Yeah, you are, because I wasn't even doing lives. I didn't know DJ. I didn't know anybody at this time. I didn't know nobody. I was just recording my videos. But I wanted to eventually get bigger, do a bigger stage. I was like, start taking this shit serious. And people was like, yo, you need to hit this one. You need to hit that one up. even though I believe that eventually guys would have probably eventually heard of me, but I would have never been like this if I didn't connect those dots and got that interview with DJ. I wouldn't be here. You know, I probably would have, y'all would have heard about me, but not to this level, you know, because there's a lot of people out there that's doing their own thing, you know, that's not connected to nobody. They just need somebody just to, hey, do you ever heard of this dude? You feel me? And then there you go. That's all you need. And then you take off with it. There's a lot of people out there I see doing their own thing. You know, I'm just watching. You know, it is what it is. If you're not watching people videos, you lying. You know, everybody watch everybody. You know, everybody see what's going on. You know, checking the you know, the playing field. You know, the battlefield. You know, on the tube. You know, it's flight sports. You know, we politic. I'm politic with the people right now. You already know what it is. You know, we bringing content to the people. And so Basil went from dissing you to being a mod. Yeah, I gave him a mod because he's been around since day one. That's a dude I remember consistently in the comment section. Basil called me, he's still around. I'm like, damn. There's another dude, Kid Max. I don't know if y'all know about Kid Max. Kid Max was another day one. Yo, it was another dude who, when I had got my computer, Dave James, it was just me, Dave James, T Sam was day one too. T Sam was a day one, you know, who I remember from like the ground level, like the very ground level. So and then like Dave James, SMG, and T Sam, they was the people who always was in my lives, who we ran our lives with before I end up getting that interview. After I got the interview, the shit then took off, you know. So I got to put on with a few more people. So, but that's why I always kind of keep those dudes close, you know, believe it or not. And that's even y'all too, who I meet. Like, as we continue to rise, I'm not just gonna say, oh no, screw these people. No, we're gonna bring you with me. You feel me? Those dudes are here. You see Dave James, SMG, they still here. You know, if the building is full and they want to get in here and talk, we're gonna start kicking some people out. You understand? There's seniority here at Flight Sports TV. Seniority. You know what I mean? It's all about how long you've been rocking with us, and we're gonna hold you down. But nonetheless, man, the NBA season is better than ever. It says I came later and I'm in June. Yeah, shout out Thunder. But Thunder, what I say about you, Thunder, you're in here every day I'm live. Sometimes before the shit even start. So I gotta pay heavy homage. I know who all of y'all are, even if y'all don't come on the panel. Josh Jackson, he another dude. You know, he always was supporting the channel. I remember y'all. I went a little crazy back, but then
shout out Josh Jackson.
You good, Bez? You was mad because I was attacking Luka Doncic. That's your guy. I was doing the shit for, you know, to be honest with you, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I Luka Doncic should have. I knew that he was a good player. Even now, to be honest with you, I could really go back to Luka and start annihilating him because he giving me probable cause. You know, Luka Doncic out here really playing like shit. You understand? I'm just saying that. Listen, the dude flamed out in the first round, you know, 2 times in a row. I understand it was against the Clippers, you know, but another thing, it wasn't his fault, but you got guys comparing Luka Doncic to Larry Bird, you know, Michael Jordan, Magic, LeBron. It was like every week they was comparing Luka Doncic to a new legend. And I'm gonna be real with you, Luka Doncic got a lot of shit to prove. There's no telling that Luka Doncic is better than all these dudes. How did he usurp all of these players? Because they saying he's this, he's that. I'm like, dog, he's not better than Damian Lillard. He's not better than this guy. He's not better than Steph. He's not. How the hell did this guy usurp everybody? You know, but we understand, but we ain't gonna get all into it. But Luka is out of shape. He gonna mess around and hurt himself out there. You know, he gotta really take himself, get himself in shape. Flight Sports TV will be huge. Word of my man Uncle Vern is a real one. Big facts, definitely. Jokic deserves more love than Luka. Jokic definitely does deserve more love. Nobody respects Jokic. Io should start over Kobe. That's what you think? They probably ran with Kobe for the safe bet, you know, for them threes and all that. You know, but shout out to Thunder too, man.
I think Io.
Who?
I think Io should start too. I think he should start also over Kobe.
Yeah, I like Io. Io is a problem. Dude, Rave came to talk about he tired. Yeah, they waiting on Lonzo, huh? They waiting on Lonzo Ball to get going. You know, I ain't gonna lie, man. This shit's gonna hurt, man, without Lonzo Ball not playing. I was looking forward to Lonzo, man. You know, seriously, I look for when the Bulls are playing. I look forward to seeing Lonzo. You understand? I am not a listen. I am from I'm from New York City. You understand? I'm from Long Island, New York. I was born and bred a Knicks fan. You understand? I am not a Chicago Bulls fan. I would not root for the Bulls if Lonzo wasn't there. You understand? I'm just gonna keep it 100. You understand? I'm not gonna sit up here and play funny or play games with you. You know, I watch the Hornets because of LaMelo. I would not be watching the Hornets if LaMelo wasn't there. I'm watching G League games because Jello was there. I would not be sitting down watching G League games. I got way more better shit to do than sit and watch the G League games. You understand? But I'm there interested in seeing Jello. You understand? So it is what it is. I would not.
Right.
Listen, what if Lonzo tests negative? Oh, if Lonzo tests negative tomorrow, we in business. You know, let's see what happens. I don't think that's going to be the case, though. I hope so, though. You know, we hoping on a miracle. I watched the Bulls, but I'm sick today. Wow. Come on, Ray. You gotta get yourself together. See Red Nation for life. Okay, definitely see Red Nation. Jokic clears. I'm C Red for Lonzo. Definitely. Jokic clears Luka. Jokic clears Luka. Jokic MVP and further in playoffs. Yeah, Jokic definitely is a proud dude. Is a beast. Jokic is he just do it so easy. You know, it's like it don't even look like he doing nothing. You know, and he just look lazy out there. You look at his numbers, you're like, damn, Jokic had 40? You're like, damn. Dude, Jokic would be a problem if he was on like a super team. He need to probably request a trade. It's time for Jokic to shake it up. You know, get the hell out of Denver. You know, but these foreigners, these players, they feel comfortable in their spots. They want to stay there forever like Dirk. You know, trust me, they ain't winning no championship in Denver. You know, I don't give a shit who Denver would not win the championship. I'm just here. Can I just break the news to the people? The Denver Nuggets will not win the championship with Jokic there. They don't have the pieces. Nobody's coming to Denver. You know, they really can't. They're capped out. You understand? It's not like they can acquire a free agent. You know, that he really need to reconsider and think about leaving the Denver Nuggets because the only way you upgrade that roster is do you trade Murray. You know, you either got to trade Murray or you got to trade some of these other idiots, you know, or Gordon, you know, or even the kid that got the back injuries. You need to package him with another guy and try to go get somebody, you know, because it's getting to the point with the Nuggets. It's like they kind of just in the same road every season. You know, they need to make a step to do something different. You know, get Jokic a real superstar in there with him. You know, they just playing games with good players. Get him a superstar in Denver. So then let's see what happens. Jokic on the Hornets that's championship basketball. Wherever Jokic go, he a great point guard with him, like an elite guy like Melo who could put up 30 a night. I mean, that's the ideal guy to play. Jokic is so versatile. He could be dominant. He's not like Vooch who just sit at the 3-point line. Jokic would go down there and bang, you know, so it's like, I mean, Jokic could be versatile on a lot of teams, you know, and like I said, arguably a top 5 player in basketball when he's on his shit. So, you know, it's going to take the house trading Jokic. It's going to take everybody, goddamn it, you know, to get Jokic, picks and all. But Bulls could use Bobo, definitely. What I want to say about the Bulls, I was just saying that when Juju was in here, everybody keep talking about Miles Turner and these big other centers, you know, the Cats, the Karl Anthony Towns. You know, you could just get a low-level guy. You don't have to go get the home run big man. You know, I don't think you need him. A Bowl, if you could get him for the cheap, like I said, a Jackson Hayes, you know, a guy that possibly you could put next to what's the name, a Vooch, or he's his backup. You know, you need a reinforcement, okay? So to bring some, because Bradley ain't cutting it. Can I break the news to the people? Bradley is not cutting it. Okay, Bradley is a lazy dude. You understand? He's almost as slow as Vucevic. He's like 2 steps faster than Vucevic, maybe a step faster. Just a step, you know, but they just as slow and sloppy. You understand how they moving around out there? You know, they could possibly use an upgrade at that position. You know, whether it's over Vooch or getting another better guy coming off the bench. You know, seriously, they can really use that. Bobo is not all that. Yeah, he probably is, and they just love his name. So I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, Bobo hasn't played in a while, so I'm not gonna sit up here and like go hard for Bobo right now. I'm not gonna do that. Question today, y'all funny. Zoe was scoring and balling like a number 2 option because of no Zach LaVine or DeMar, but now that DeMar and Zach is back, we'll still respect Zoe. I don't know. Shout out Rave Kingdom. No, Jamal to me is overglorified. So Jamal Murray to me ain't all that. I think Jamal. I think he ended up like he got off easy. That game. So that was an easy game to me. Jamal Murray is not all that. I I didn't like what happened in the playoffs. It's like he kind of got like magnified in the playoffs. And then they flamed out. These bubble champions is funny to me. All these bubble champs. You know, definitely shout out to everybody. PBN patch. Did y'all forget we had Bol already? The Bulls don't need Kobe. Damn, y'all shitting on Kobe White. Y'all hate Kobe White now. That's y'all shooter. Lonzo was making a dude out that guy, man. Lonzo. I like that fit with Lonzo and Kobe White. Those guys need to work their shit out. Because I think Lonzo passing it, throwing it to Kobe in the playoffs is going to be magnificent. I'm telling you, it's going to be huge for them. So Juju knows who's Kobe, P. Will for Bobo. Whoa. Once you put the P. Will in there, y'all sleeping on Patrick Williams. I tell you what, if they had Patrick Williams, I'd be ready to say championship. If Patrick Williams was there, I'd be ready to declare championship in Chicago right now. I'll really be in here talking crazy. Right now, I really can't. I can't really give it to the people like that right now because if the coach, I'm just saying that was a major loss when they lost my man Patrick Williams. Pardon me. P. Will was the truth. Dude was a knockdown 3-point shooter. He was blocking shit. He was versatile. He fit next to Vooch. And I don't think they replaced him. That's why I said you got to get another guy. Okay, if Vooch is going to be a liability, you can't put an undersized dude next to him. You got to put a defender. That's what you see. Patrick Williams was the perfect dude to sit because he's going to clear up all of Vooch's weaknesses. You understand? You don't have nobody to clear up Vooch's weaknesses. Now Vooch is just getting completely exposed. So that's why they should have brought in. They should have upgraded that 4 position. They should have picked up somebody. They should have got DeMarcus Cousins. You go get somebody down there who can back up Vucevic. Period. Because they just getting beat up and pushed around down there. Ersan can fit that spot. Now Ersan is going to be at the 3-point line. Ersan Ilyasova is all right. Though Mitchell Robinson sabotaged people, bro. Yeah, Mitchell Robinson would be a good fit. With Chicago, but I don't think it's gonna happen. But you never know. The Knicks might be going wholesale. They're going through so many problems. It's crazy what's going on. Cousins would have been a huge pick for the Bulls. Yes, especially with Patrick Williams. I'm not sure. What happened? What'd you say? What'd you say, Uncle
How did
Man?
McDaniels do?
You talking about McDaniels? You talking about on the Hornets?
Did McDaniels do?
Is it from the Hornets?
Yeah, no, McDaniels. Not what is his name? The one that came. Sorry, hold on. Let me make flash. Maybe I'm telling the wrong name. The one that just came over from the center / forward that came from Golden State. His first game was a couple of games ago with the Bulls.
I don't know. I don't know who you're talking about.
It ain't McDaniels, is it? What is his name?
Oh, you talking about Alfonso McKinney?
The young guy that came over from Golden State.
You talking about McKinney? Yeah, he was all right.
Not McDaniels, McKinney. I'm sorry, Flat. I'm gonna tell you, I'm off. Yeah, he was okay today.
Yeah, he all right. He ain't no world beater. But he all right. I ain't gonna sit up there and shit on him. But he's a good player. He's a good player for the Bulls. I like Troy Brown Jr. I like him over him though. So hopefully they just rectify the little shits that they need to clear up because I'm telling you, this is a good team, man. The Chicago Bulls got a good collection of pieces. I think over the summer they can take it. Huh? What?
They got that Alizé. They let Alizé go.
Oh, they did. I ain't know, but I know Isaiah Thomas got let go. They didn't bring Isaiah. They did Isaiah Thomas filthy. He can't catch a break. They did not renew his 10-day.
I'm saying Alizé. I guess what is his name? Alizé. That's his name.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I didn't know they let him go. They released him.
Yeah,
I didn't know about
they released
that.
him. Yeah.
Oh, we got Ray.
I don't know if they released him or something to the B League. What up,
Ray?
Ray?
What's your thoughts on Ray? What's your thoughts on this topic?
Okay. Josh Jackson, Thunder, acknowledge. Can you please acknowledge that you are here in the chat? Because those are two guys that I've noticed that was with me on the days of Fight Sports TV wasn't the greatest calmest days. We are in calm days because Zoe's balling out, and a lot of people's takes has become more respectable, and we are rejoicing because we are coming near the All-Star game. I know Flight is ready to see Zoe in one of these challenges. I know we are.
That's a fact. He better
Now-
be, otherwise we're gonna go
now
slap
Thunder-
somebody. Keep
Thunder
going.
and Juju. I mean, not Juju. God, Thunder and Josh. You guys was there, and to let me know if it was facts or not. This is facts or not. I had many arguments. We all had many arguments on Fight Sports TV defending Lonzo. We told you guys that Lonzo can do this, Lonzo could do that, Lonzo can do this. But we also said that he's also playing with DeMar DeRozan, and he's also playing with Zach LaVine, and he's also playing with a team that works together because of the options that they have now. Now, DeMar and Zach, they take a leave. Before DeMar and Zach took a leave, Zoe was playing a lot of defense, a lot of things that a lot of people didn't want to do, and Zoe was a little bit low on the scoring. And that's all we said. Everybody go check the stats. Only thing Zoe didn't do was do a lot of scoring, right? And this, let me know if it's facts or not, Thunder Josh Jackson. And people's takes they can't come to Fight Sports TV. They come to the altar because DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine has been going, and Zoe had to be more of an attacker. So they come on Fight Sports TV paying their homage about Zoe, coming to the altar about Zoe. Right, Flight? They come to the altar, right? You got people paying homage. Because Zoe,
yes, and putting money in the collection plate till we pass the collection plates down the aisle. I'm telling you, everything. This is a full service when it's time to pay homage.
So Lonzo Ball is balling, and they are paying homage to Fight Sports TV, and their takes has become more respectable. Right on Zoe, I asked to differ. DeMar and Zach LaVine is back, everybody, and we are going to see Lonzo be in his bag defensively. Will everyone keep their same respects on their takes about Zoe? Will we go back into those heavy defending arguments to tell everybody, relax, Zoe was just doing what he's supposed to do and he's winning? Will they hear that? I would like to put that notice on the chat because
yes, he asked y'all the question.
On Fight Sports TV, we're here to give you the truth. We're here to talk about Zoe, and we're talking about the Bulls. And Lonzo Ball is balling out, and what you guys are seeing is we said that Lonzo Ball could do this. Flight, you said that Lonzo Ball can be what he is today, a number one point guard, right? On that team, right? We got Uncle Vern that has said about Lonzo Ball that he gonna do what he do, and he always gonna keep doing it. Ain't nobody gonna stop doing him. And all of us who has defended Lonzo Ball has always said that Lonzo Ball has everything and the talents to be good. So all I ask is, I pay attention to a lot of people's takes, and it's more respectable because Zoe's scoring all these points and doing better to their eyes. But before, he was doing good. It's just he didn't have that much scoring because he got DeMar and Zach. But they left. So now Zoe is doing everything but with more points because he now has he was doing that because Zoe and DeMar wasn't here. So if Zoe drops in points but continues to do what he does, he's been doing all season, shooting over 40% at the three-point line, playing amazing defense and playing winning basketball. Will you guys' takes still stay respected like you're doing right now? Or will your takes go back to where me and Thunder and Josh Jackson has to defend Lonzo against him more? I would like to know that answer, chat. Flight, what do you feel?
Man, I don't know what the hell these guys, they move the goalposts every day. So I don't know what's going to be the next barometer, for Lonzo Ball. But, I mean, what do y'all think?
I mean, what do y'all think? Because Josh Jackson, let me know if it's facts or not. Because you was most definitely one of them who's had my back. And I shout out to you, Josh Jackson, in the chat spamming defending Lonzo and having Lonzo's back. Thunder, you too. Spamming, telling people that Lonzo Ball's doing a good job. He just ain't scoring many points because Zach and DeMar does their thing. But now that Zach and DeMar's not here, Zoe can continue to do what he does, but he averaged more points. Now people have more respect in their takes and more likable to Zoe. Because I want to address the elephant in the room, because if we're going to move on and pay homage and pay to the altar, that means we can't go back. We can't go back to horribleness, to the darkness. Let's all come back let's stay to the altar and draw and continue to move on with the light. Because the next time we see Zoe, he's going to have Zach and DeMar. And I want everybody to watch the game, analyze the game, and say, is Lonzo Ball, did he play good or did he not? Or are we going to go with what people said and go back to where the takes where we all had to defend Lonzo again? And we're not even trying to defend Lonzo. We're just telling you guys, you got Zach and DeMar. They both score 40 each. So do you expect Zoe to get 35 and 40 each too? No. Sorry, it's not going to go.
They definitely have some unusual shit with Lonzo. It's crazy.
All I'm saying is, I want us, since we're all moving forward and paying homage, I just want everybody to move forward and pay homage. Yeah, I am under the weather, son. I've been sick, so I haven't even been here too much. But I just don't want to wake up and let's say Lonzo plays another game, and here I am, and for some fellow followers, Triple B Nation, Dex, I can name them all. What's her name? Uncle Vern. Here we go. We got to do it again next stream, defending Lonzo again. Because we told you that Lonzo Ball can ball out. But he also has Zach and DeMar on the team, which is two amazing players, by the way. Shout out to Zach and DeMar. We said that Zoe can ball out. But will you guys have the respectable takes that you're doing now and pay the same homage when Zoe takes that a little lower on scoring and more on the defense? I wonder. Because I want us all to move on. Because it's near New Year's. Might as well get ready for New Year's.
Oh yeah, we'll move on. Yeah, we gonna move on, Red. Hey, Fly, we gonna move on. Just wait till the Bulls win the championship. we gonna really move on there. That's what I'm waiting for. So there ain't gonna be a whole lot of red and Raven rain, but don't even trip. When the Bulls win that championship, it's gonna be all over for what they was saying. It ain't just gonna stop at one championship. It's gonna be a lot of championships. Zoe gonna be there for the next 4 years. Thank you, Rave. Back to you, Rave. A flight.
Oh no, that was beautiful.
No, I agree with you.
Oh, beautiful.
That's stating some good points.
No, you're speaking facts right there, Uncle Vern.
Yeah, man.
Championship.
Everybody talking facts, man. But bottom line is, like I said, it's just a lot. But I wish the Bulls nothing but success. I want the Bulls to get the #1 seed in the East. So I want them to have home court advantage throughout the whole entire Eastern Conference playoffs. I think they need it more than the Brooklyn Nets. So it'd be pivotal if they could secure that. I think that they need it. Brooklyn, I think they built to win on the road. I know that Chicago can win on the road too, but I think they need that #1 seed more. Don't y'all agree?
I agree.
I agree, man.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that's a fact. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with Zoe too. So Phonics is on some whole ton of shit.
Hey man, look.
What Phonics doing?
No, I was reading what they saying in the chat. Phonics ain't doing nothing. Shit that I know of. He's doing his stuff.
Right.
Hey, I want everybody as well, since you're tuning in, to go back. Earlier, we did an interview with Jeff Mayweather. Yes, I say it again. Jeff Mayweather. That is another interview. In case you missed it, in case you don't know. Five Sports TV, you never know, because that's what we is. You hit that like and hit that sub, because when something amazing happens, we don't want you to miss it. So I want you guys to go check it out on Jeff Mayweather. Go ahead, even before the stream, go look at it. We just did an interview. Juju, Jeff Mayweather is AKA cousin of Floyd Mayweather.
Cousin, no. That's his nephew. That's his uncle. Yeah. Floyd Mayweather's father, that's his brother. That's Floyd Mayweather. We interviewed Floyd Mayweather's uncle.
Yeah, his uncle. My bad.
Yeah, he trained guy. He trained right with the family.
Listen, I got
Floyd Senior, that's his brother.
Yeah, that's an accent.
Trust me, when you see this man, you're gonna recognize him. You can't miss him.
Yeah, my bad, y'all. I got the C's wrong. It's my bad.
Yeah, you will see all of that on Instagram tomorrow morning. You understand? We will have everything chopped up, cut up, and everything. God damn it. Juju, he is uncle to Floyd. Yes, we interviewed Floyd's uncle, and like I said,
my bad. Yeah,
it's the beginning of an amazing partnership between Floyd Mayweather's uncle, Jeff Mayweather, and the whole Mayweather family. Also, boxing, Kid Austin. You know the whole situation. Everybody go support Team Freeway Boxing. You already know what it is. It's Flight Sports TV. We're gonna keep bringing awareness to the people. You know, let everybody know there's a lot of big things brewing on the boxing scene. So just be ready, y'all, because it's coming. Pause. When I'm telling y'all. We ain't gonna get in the boxing. We ain't gonna go for the small fish. We go for the big fish. You know what I mean, it's Flight Sports TV. We do big fish. You know what I mean, we fry the big dogs. You know what I mean.
Let me tell you something. Only on Flight Sports TV, man. Y'all get an interview from somebody, but they interviewing the people that's here and there and around the crowd. We on Flight Sports TV, we interview the people that's in the crowd and even the boss himself. So please don't miss out, man. I'm telling you, on Flight Sports TV.
Definitely, and I put on for the YouTubers. I'm letting them know that we the future. Shit is gonna change. So everybody, that's why I represent the YouTube community. When I come on here, I talk as a YouTuber. I don't come on talking as anything else than I am. You understand? So I'm telling all of these big time guests, letting them know, thank y'all for supporting this line. You feel me? Of entertainment, to get your shit out. There's an outlet, because I'm telling you, this is the future of everything. You understand? I'm telling you, what's about to happen. You see, people ain't never getting cable like that. You see what's going on. Ain't nobody sitting down watching First Take on TV no more. People catch the clips on YouTube or some shit like that. This shit is about to change. These people are getting tired. You understand? These dudes. I'm just seriously. The ratings are done with these shows. I'm telling you, people are tired. And it's only a matter of time before we completely put these idiots out of business, and they won't go to them no more. Even the athletes. Let me tell the people right now. Athletes, trainers, coaches, they are tired of dealing with these idiots. I don't think we realize that we're about to witness a change before that we've never seen before. You understand? It's coming. People are tired.
And listen, man, and we've been doing this on Flight Sports TV since then. We ain't never changed, and whatever explain that, we ain't never changed. Flight Sports TV been doing this, and we gonna keep doing it. And we want you all to witness and join in, man, because Flight Sports TV, we try to make this bigger than big. Bigger than WrestleMania, bigger than the Super Bowl, bigger than the championship. We want this big as possible, man. Y'all keep supporting, y'all keep watching. Do what you gotta do. Flight Sports TV, hottest in the streets.
Yeah, definitely. I see everybody talking about Phonics and fun. Definitely go support Phonics. So shout out to Flight Sports TV. Spread the word about you guys to everybody. Fuck mainline sports talk, especially First Take. Yeah, people hate them. Shout out about Freeway Rick Ross. I need everybody to go support Freeway Boxing, definitely. You know, so it is what it is. I just want to let everybody know. We need to fight. Oh, listen. Which I gotta understand is we know what's going. Listen, you talking. What part of I'm Vince McMahon don't y'all understand? We know who Phonics is. Phonics is a special attraction. You know, you gotta have surprise returns. You know, you feel me? Come on, you gotta have a dude who. Oh, we haven't seen you. You understand? You gotta have a surprise return. You understand? Just relax. Everything's coming. Just chill. You know. It ain't nothing.
Right.
It ain't nothing.
Listen, how about y'all worry about enjoying that
Word,
video?
just enjoy the show. We got everything. Everything is happening
that
for
video
a
we
reason.
just
Let me
had.
tell everybody, right? Everything that's happening is happening for a reason. You understand? And I'm telling you, it's about to go down. Shout out Chicago Bulls Central. It's about to go down. Like I said, we got some shit cooking. When Phonics come back, trust me. Could you imagine a Phonics versus a goddamn Coffee? Are you kidding me? Phonics versus Coffee? Let me tell you something right now. That's main event material. You understand? That's some shit. We just sit back for an hour. We give these two dudes the screen and let's just get the hell out the way. You understand? Those are the type of personalities we dealing with. Just relax. I see the stars. You know, we building the catalog of superstars here. So when the returnees come back, you know, they see who they dealing with. We just getting the Lonzo core, you know, strong. That's all we doing. You know, I want the Lonzo core strong.
If
you know,
y'all
that's all.
if y'all just now listening,
They said they want to find it. Yeah, listen, I give the people what the people want. You understand? If the people want it, we deliver it. You know that. Yep. You know that.
Oh yeah.
I see some people.
Phonics talk crazy, but Phonics talks crazy, but I support his right to talk crazy. Thank you, Flight. Thank you, Rave.
Yeah,
back to you, Rave.
Talent. Dudes are talented guys, man. I'm telling you, dudes would be surprised if they hear all of the people.
Yeah, he's sick. He's mentally sick.
I see some people.
He's not working with a right deck. He don't have a full deck. Like he ain't working with all the cards in the deck Flight. And if he ain't got all the cards in the deck, he working with a marked deck. Flight.
I agree with
you.
He
got a marked deck. Yeah. Okay.
Anthony in Chicago Bulls Central. I see y'all coming in a little late. Fly Sports TV just had an interview with Jeff Mayweather. Y'all check that out, man.
Yeah, definitely go support that. Definitely.
Go check it out, man. We just recently we did that today. Jeff Mayweather today.
Yeah, I thought it was a hell of an interview. Shout out to everybody that was on the panel. You, Uncle Vern. I think we made him feel at home. You know, all accounts I'm hearing after the interview, he was very happy and pleased by it. And like I said, he felt very respected. We paid heavy homage.
Neck was there.
You know, so that's what we got to do when we get anybody coming through here. We got to keep the respect level high. It don't got to be Jeff Mayweather. It could be anybody. You know, the new guy coming in. We got to respect him like he Jeff Mayweather too. You understand? We got to keep the respect level everywhere.
Oh man, listen, the new person. Yeah. Let me tell you something. If you're a new person that come in the panel, y'all may not feel like we're not giving you the red carpet because we asking you questions, but we actually giving you the red carpet. Because we're asking how you been, man. What's up? Who you is? You got something? Because we can push you to whatever you have. Like I said, you got a little business going. We on Fly Sports TV. We can advance that if you want to, man. Make a partnership. You say you never know. Everything is a business as well. We help people like that. If you got a little channel that's growing, if you got a little baking business, hey man, we can also Fly Sports TV have a little sponsor going. You never know. So. They be thinking we not giving them pay. We is. All the new people that's never been on the panel, that's a little shy, just come on the panel because we ask you these questions so we get to know you. So every time you come on, we don't have to ask who are you. We can be like, hey man, that's what we're calling. What's up, man? You know what I'm saying? That's the red carpet. Everybody gets the red carpet.
Facts. We got all of that right there. I don't want to give too much. I don't want to say too much either because we got so much stuff coming. I see what the people want. I know what y'all want. But we got a lot of stuff coming, man. That's all I can say, man. Some people do know what's coming because I done played some stuff for a few people. But we got some stuff rolling out that'll be out shortly. I can't wait to talk about it. And more exclusive people coming through here. Like I said, be on the lookout. I think next week is gonna be a major week. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm hearing something from upstairs. Next week is gonna be something serious. It's gonna get problematic. You understand? That's how serious I'm hearing next week could be. So just everybody just hold it down.
Hey man, we only take a step at a time, y'all. I know it is what it is. We gonna get this shit done. You want to take a step at a time. And appreciate you, Flight, man. I don't think people say that enough because there's a lot of stuff going and a lot of stuff grooming, and you gotta also handle all this stuff, and you gotta do that, interview, talk this, do that, control the chat. So shout out to everything that you do, Flight.
Yeah, and hey, Flight, I'm sorry because I keep on pressing you about getting more flights, but we still need more flights, Flight. Thank you, Flight.
We'll figure it out. So that'll piss off the whole community. We'll figure it out.
I'm telling you. You got people stranded over here. You got people stranded over in Atlanta. You got people stranded over in New Mexico. I'm gonna tell you got people stranded all over the world. We need flights, Flight. We got to get to the championship, Flight. We going to the championship. We need a flight to the championship, Flight. You got to be the pilot, Flight. Now you get it.
I got you. I hope so.
Hey, I'm telling you was chosen.
Wow,
Take us to the championship, Flight.
Appreciate that. We're trying. Shout out to the chat. I see everybody in the building. Hey, Flight is the best. There is no other Flight. Dude just got the sound of a great creator. Yeah, Flight makes my night not boring. LOL. I love this channel. I appreciate all of the shit that y'all saying to me, man. It means a whole lot. I just want to continue to grow this channel so y'all can come here and it's respectable. We have guests who come here to a nice, good surrounding people, great audience, good people that want to support people, and people that just want to work together. Truly genuine work together. Grow together. Things of that nature. That's all. Because we all growing. You understand? It's just why don't we all grow together? Shit, why not? Everybody's growing. You feel me? Especially if we do this shit every day.
Hey, Flight, what happened to the video? I'm asking this, bro.
Oh, you talking about the Jeff?
Yeah.
It's up there. Hold on. It just didn't post. Sometimes that shit happens. Like it don't post right away, but it's up there. I know channel have it on no prime. Now that is private.
Hold on.
It's up here. Hold on. I'll share it with you. You gotta look it up. Don't go to my videos. Just type in Flight Sports TV. Because it's not showing up on my videos yet either.
Just the fact that
This should always happen when you have somehow.
Oh, yeah, I had to look it up.
Yeah, you gotta look it up.
That's weird.
I'll drop it in the damn chat now.
Yeah.
Did you imagine the Bulls ever did win the finals? This channel would blow YouTube up. So there's a lot of people. I don't know. The Bulls, if Lonzo won a championship, this shit would blow up definitely. No, obviously the Bulls, but if the Bulls won it, I know a lot of people blow up if the Bulls win the championship. We go as far as Lonzo goes, believe it or not. We go as far as Lonzo take us. You just dropped the shit that's lying. I mean, they claim that the man caught something, so we don't know all the ramifications. More details will be coming out.
I think it's BS.
Yeah, well,
I find it very, very BS. You know why?
Well, try not to get too crazy.
No, I was gonna say I find it BS because this whole time Lonzo Ball didn't get no COVID, and he said that all he does is He ball, and he go straight home, which makes a lot of sense because if you look at his Instagram, and if you look at some of the snaps and some of the things that y'all might see him do, it's home related and it's very ISO related. So I don't think upstairs liked Lonzo Ball avoiding COVID like that. And everybody else getting caught up with sick. All of a sudden, Lonzo gets sick. All of a sudden, that's all I'm gonna say. I can't get too deep. All of a sudden, he's positive, right? Okay. He just randomly pops up positive the next morning, right? So I think it's BS.
It just goes to show you. It just goes to show you how that disease is spread. You know how it goes around. It goes to show you it's airborne. I mean, anybody can get it. Just like you going out, you just be able for certain people at certain times. You know what I'm saying? Unmasked or whatever. That just shows you how easy it spreads. Rave. It ain't no conspiracy. That ain't no conspiracy spread around there, my brother. It just ain't spread by word. It's not spreading by
I feel it.
word. Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I respect that. I respect that. It could be a different reason. You're right. It could be because it's spread through air. I respect that. I'm just saying. I mean, I have
Yeah,
different point on
it's
it.
airborne.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
respect
it's
that.
airborne.
Facts. Shout out to everybody says I think the common cold. Yeah, well, hey, man, we never know. We don't, like I said, we don't know all the specifics. You know, when you start getting into shit like this, people just want to go take it to 60,000 turns. You know, and it's crazy.
Right.
We definitely got a great channel for that. We got Right to Truth for all major conscious discussions. I'm telling you, that's the channel to be. My man is definitely trying to push a channel like that. That's what I got. We got people that is dying to have a conscious channel to talk, like more powerful stuff, you know. And that's why I said I definitely want to funnel some guys over there that like to talk,
Right.
you know, because he could use it. But definitely shout out to
Right.
everybody, man.
Exactly.
Like, don't ever sleep on Lonzo Ball. That's all I hope. This is good shit. Ray Flat. I'll watch that. Right after this, I got nothing but time on my hands there. Well, shout out to everybody that said they, man, you need
No,
to
don't
get
sleep
yourself
on Lonzo.
together, man.
Oh man, hey, shout out to you, Anthony. Man, you got COVID, man. That's crazy, man. And man, hopefully you get a well recovery, man.
So I can't smell or taste nothing, man.
Man, and that goes for anybody, man. If y'all got COVID, man, we wish for your recovery, man.
Hey Anthony, I just want to know: were you able to? Did you get medicated? I ain't gonna say the word. I just want to know: did you take the thing? Well, you don't have to. So All-Star Lonzo is coming. If not this year, he is going to the multi-time All-Star. Yeah. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm hearing a lot of people, you know, a lot of people that I'm saying is that's what it is. It's tough.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Zoe will be listen, I think I said it earlier. I think Zoe we could all vote Zoe to be an all-star, and I would love for Zoe to be an all-star this season. I think upstairs will not allow it. Just for the fact that his numbers are not quite up to par to be an all-star, I guess. And especially when we have multiple guards and stuff, whatever. I voted LaMelo and Lonzo. We already know that. But if Lonzo cannot make the All-Star game, I'm voting Lonzo to make sure he get that three-point competition because there's one thing we cannot take away from Zoe is the fact that he shot over 42% from the three-point line and is shooting as good as any other three-point shooter in the league right now. And that is facts.
I agree with you, man.
I like that
That
in you, Ray. Thanks. Yeah, I agree too. I agree.
I agree. Shout out to the chat. It says G Sutton says 13.55 is Ricky Rubio numbers. That's not all-star numbers. I mean, it's all about the impact on the team. You got 13, 5, and 5, and I expect hopefully those assist numbers go up. But let's say you're the number one seed in the East, and you really the driving force of the offense. I mean, you don't remember when the Hawks had the number one seed? They got 4 All Stars. They had Teague. You think is Teague a perennial All Star? You had Jeff Teague. You had Kyle Korver. You had Horford, Millsap. They damn near had the whole roster make the All Star team. And then the next year they wasn't even the number one seed. It's like they overachieved that year. When you the number one seed, you get extra people. But the only thing is, I think they'll give it to Vooch, because he's a safe bet, for that third All Star. Even though people will say, "Hey, Lonzo should get it," but the safe bet is Vooch, especially now Lonzo missing these games. If he would have kept this tear on the run all the way to All Star break, and they got the number one seed, it would have been disheartening if they gave it to Vucevic. What impact your lead point guard won't attack the rim, man?
Hey, hold on, Fly. Hold on. Before you answer him, Gregory, no one said that he's an all-star this year. So stop trying to spam it up. I was just saying that we would love to have him as an all-star. I said I'm expecting Rizzo to be at least the 3-point competition because he is shooting as good as any other 3-point shooter in the league. He's shooting over 42%. And another thing is, man, sir, you need to stop listening to what people are saying and actually pay attention to the facts and watch the game. Because if you watch the game, the past seven games, Lonzo Ball has attacked the rim and has been getting draw fouls and his and ones and hitting post fadeaways. Lonzo Ball has been playing nothing but on fire. I apologize, Flight.
There you go. I bet I joined late. My bad. There you go. You can see him getting better and better, and yes, he has been attacking the rim lately. Yeah, man, Lonzo Ball is cooking, man. It's messed up that all this happened to derail him. It seemed like even just the Chicago Bulls alone, they passed every single test there was this season. If you think about it, look what happened. Vucevic won. Let's go out with Patrick Williams. Bottom line is so really to start the season, you was dealing with Kobe, Patrick Williams, all these injuries. Then Patrick Williams is out. The situation with Zach LaVine and the finger. The protocol situations with Vooch, and then the DeRozan, and then LaVine, and then guys come back, guys go out, and every single guy from the roster gets plucked off. The coach gets taken out. Now Lonzo, and they still able to weather storm after storm after storm. So we got to give credit to this organization, man, because it seems like they just slicing and dicing every roadblock that's been put before them. So homage definitely needs to be paid. Shout out to the Chicago Bulls organization and the whole entire fan base of the Bulls. See Red Nation. You already know what it is. It's been a hell of a night, man. I'm telling you, man. It's been a great night. The politic with the people and talk basketball, man. It has been. It's been a big week for basketball. Shout out. I hope everybody had a good holiday season out there, man. Y'all stay safe out there, man, on this wonderful holiday. I'll just wait till Patrick Williams comes back. I can't fucking wait. People don't even realize this dude is a fucking monster. Wow. Yeah, Patrick, I'm telling you, if they have Patrick Williams, man, I'd be ready to declare championship if Patrick Williams was present. I wish Patrick Williams never went hurt, man. That's a piece that I think people are really sleeping on. And Patrick Williams possibly, I don't know if they ever would have ran through the offense through him, but he could have been more of a focal point on this team too. Like they could have ran this thing like I don't know how they was playing Patrick Williams, but he could have been a piece like really utilized. Like they kind of utilizing him as like a 3-and-D player, but Patrick Williams is more than that too. It's crazy how they just narrow these players into these positions. Just say, no, you're going to sit your ass in the corner and hit threes and play defense. Like Patrick Williams is so versatile. You misutilizing him with that shit. But, they got isolation-heavy players. So, it's going to be tough to say. What's up, Ray?
Look, another thing is, Gregory, I see that you said all defense I can see that. Listen, people in the chat, if you're listening, Lonzo Ball, people like to really ask what he's the impact. Are you serious? Lonzo Ball, and this is not even just a fan talking. If you pay attention to the Chicago Bulls Twitter, media, their talks, their last amazing point guard since they had was what? Derrick Rose. And ever since then, they never truly had a point guard. Yeah, they got Kobe White, but they'll tell you in a heartbeat that Kobe White is nothing to what Lonzo Ball has done for this team. Yes, Lonzo Ball is not scoring like Kevin Durant. Yes, Lonzo Ball is not dunking like LeBron James. But he has changed the culture of what this team is. Now he has created this team to a top 5 defensive team in the league. He is now averaging over 5 steals a game. Averaging, not, he's going to get 5 steals. He averages that. Lonzo Ball is now making the team run fast, passing the ball movement. The team are in triple digits, beating people because Lonzo Ball showed them a thing called ball movement and playing winning basketball. Chicago Bulls last season was horrible. They was losing to bum teams. They almost forgot what winning is. Lonzo Ball has brought a winning attitude and winning culture. Also, the additions of DeMar DeRozan as well to help out in that. If you don't know what Lonzo Ball does for the team, you need to stop sleeping on a rock and pay attention. Lonzo Ball, like I said, Lonzo Ball is not Kevin Durant. He ain't LeBron James. But he is a player that's going to bring a winning spirit. He's going to do what it takes to win the game. He's going to bring the defense. He's going to bring the offense. He's going to pass the ball. He can shoot. He loves the ball. And in the past 7 games, Lonzo Ball has got to the rim. Did you not know that? If you don't believe me, you need to go look at the past 7 games what Lonzo Ball has done for the team. And that's without DeMar and Zach LaVine. Lonzo Ball was hitting threes, hitting mid-ranges, post fades, hitting layups because he had a ball out. So please, Lonzo Ball impacts the game tremendously because of everything that he does. His IQ, his motive for the game, his smartness, his passing. He can hit threes. This season, he is shooting 44% from the three-point line. May I say that again? He is shooting a 44% from the three-point line. That is good as Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and all them dudes who be shooting threes. If you don't believe me, go look at the top 5 shooters. Lonzo Ball's there at the three-point line. Go ahead. If you prove me wrong if it ain't there. Lonzo Ball is a part of the top 5 three-point shooters in this game today as we speak. So how does Lonzo Ball contribute to this team? Everything. Because that's how he plays. He's an all-around player. He gonna hit a three. He gonna pass the ball. He gonna defend. He is a player that not many players do. He plays both sides of the court. How many people come in this league and play both sides of the court with 100%? No one. Stop it. Come on, man. You need to start paying your homage. Talk about what does Lonzo Ball do? He does everything for the team.
Yeah, they got to stop this.
That's facts, Anthony. Lonzo don't even need to score because he has DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine. He don't even have to score. And when he does, he's gonna give us that 3. He's gonna give us that mid-range shot.
That's a fact.
That's 80%. He's almost shooting 80% from the free throw line. I think he is. If I'm not mistaken. I think he is.
Yeah, man. Lonzo Ball, man.
Last time I checked, the star backcourt was Zoe Caruso.
Yeah, but I mean, Caruso usually come off the bench. You heard?
I already understand that, but I'm just saying the starting backcourt as far as I'm concerned is Zoe and Caruso. You understand me, Flight? That was a joke dude was trying to say because he said DeRozan that as the baby handled the ball too much was supposed to be a joke, which is a joke because they found it that way. But it ain't funny though. Watch, when they handle the ball, they got production too. So it's all the way around the board. The Bulls got it. You can't pit one against the other. That's what I'm saying. And people keep trying to do it. So when they try to do it, I check them. DeRozan shooting 45, the other was shooting 45, and so shooting 40, 45. I don't care. Let him shoot. Thank you, Flight. I was talking to what's his name
Yeah, I agree,
in the
Anthony.
chat.
Caruso's balling too. I agree. Caruso balling too. I agree. Caruso balling too.
Yeah, Caruso problem, man. Definitely got to get his just due, his credit. Shout out to King Buckets. DeMar can be picked to be a backcourt player for the All Star game. I don't know. The Rosen might have to start. One of them dudes gonna start. They're gonna have two dudes coming off the bench. I think one of them. It all depends on. It might be Zach, and maybe DeRozan will come off the bench. I think
I
the
think
Bulls they
both
gonna
of them
get a
gonna get
start.
out. I think
You think both of them? They might.
man, they
They
gonna have
both
to
might get
prove
a fan
Flight.
voted in.
Hey, on my votes,
Already know.
on East, I put Lonzo, LaMelo, Joel Embiid, Kevin Durant, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Western Conference, I voted Stephen Curry, Luca, LeBron, JaVale McGee, and somebody else. And it was another good guard. I don't know if I said not Booker. I said it was another wing or guard. I said can't remember his name. Oh, and Jokic. Yeah, Jokic. Yeah, I got Joe West. I
Yeah.
voted Jokic,
Hey,
LeBron James, Stephen Curry, Damian Lillard, LeBron, Luca, and then East I put
Ray.
yeah.
Okay, hey
Yeah, Uncle
Ray.
Murray.
I know you. Okay, you was going. Yeah, you was going somewhere with that. But I wanted to say this before I forget, because I'm old, Ray. Look, hey, Flight. Stop going around telling people and scaring people about the degree of difficulties with the shot that Zach LaVine and DeRozan be shooting at. They shoot at a 45% clip. Flight. That's almost half the shots they put up. That means if they put up 100, that means they go hit at least 50 of them. Stop scaring the people, Flight.
What?
He making
We'll
the
see,
people
man.
think that they're gonna lose because they keep shooting them shots. They're gonna keep shooting them shots. They're gonna go down flight. They're gonna go down shooting those shots. Zach is and DeRozan is. Period. Don't scare the people thinking that they ain't gonna make it in the playoffs. It ain't gonna work in the playoffs because it will work. Actually, it's gonna work before the playoffs. The people gonna be so scared of them, they ain't gonna want to face them in the playoffs. Back to you, Flight. Stop scaring the people.
Okay,
It's gonna
we'll
work,
find
Flight.
out. I hope so. That's all I can say, man. I hope so.
All right,
It ain't gonna be
it's gonna
easy.
work.
You know,
Yeah,
PG
it
out
ain't
for a
easy
while.
now, but they still do. Flight. The point is, right now, I need you to understand this. It ain't easy right now when they doing it, but they still doing it. This ain't easy for you right now, but you still doing it. Be continuous. It ain't gonna stop in the playoffs. What make you think they go? What make you think Zach LaVine is gonna say, "Oh, whoa! I ain't never been to the playoffs before. What am I gonna do now?" Come on, Flight. And we ain't talking about DeRozan because we know what he can do. We talking about Zach LaVine right now. Stop scaring the people, Flight. Please. That's what I mean, Flight. You scared him. You think Zach gonna fall off? I'm
No,
talking about the regular season. Flag, I care less about the regular season. We know we got it the regular season. We talking about playoffs flight. We ain't no regular season team. Playoffs flight. You think Zach gonna fall off in the playoffs flight? Do you really?
No, I never said Zach was gonna fall off. I was just saying that he's gonna gotta go through a learning curve too in the playoffs. He's gotta. It's gonna be his first time in the playoffs too. Do I expect him to knock it out the park? Yes, but it's still gonna be his first time in the playoffs.
Yeah. Yeah, that
In the playoffs, and right in the playoffs, what do the good players do? They do what? They raise what? They raise what? Not their bankroll. They raise their game. I think Zach is one of them kind of players who's gonna raise it. Hey, look, hey, Flight. I'm gonna tell you what's scary. Just imagine
Okay.
him raising this game in the playoff. That's scary. Think about that. Scare them other people. Don't scare us. Scare them
All
other
right.
people. Just think if he raises his game in the playoffs, what he doing in the regular season now. Just think if he's stepping up a notch or two. You have made a comment about dude out there. Another thing too, Fly. You made a comment about dude out there in Denver, that young boy, the young guard out there, because he played good and he just stepped it up no more. But I'm gonna tell you, he stepped it up there.
Who stepped it up?
He stepped it up there. The one that the young guard you was talking about. What is his name? You
Oh, to
going
my
back. The one that
I
played
know you're
good.
talking
The one
about
that played
Murray.
good. Yeah, you're the one that played. Murray. There you go. I love you, Flight. You got a good memory. I'm old, Flight. I don't remember things, but I remember that conversation, what you said. And you said to a certain extent, you made a point that he ain't been doing too much since then. To a certain extent, you were saying that you were disappointed in him. Me,
Man,
to a
why?
certain extent, me is too, because I just ain't been hearing of him. I ain't been hearing of him, but I know he can do it. I'm going to tell you, Zach can do it too. Wait. That's what I'm talking about. Wait, Flight. That's why I made the point between them two. Zach is a beast, Flight. I like it. Wait, Flight. We got some beasts on our team, Flight. On our team, Flight. Go ahead. Get it, Flight.
No, I agree with you, Uncle Bill, man. So I'm with you, man.
Oh, I hope
I'm
so.
about to agree on just about with everything that y'all saying, to be honest with you. Everything y'all
Well,
saying tonight
telling
is valid.
COVID,
Hey,
COVID can't stop us.
You
hey,
caught that?
Yeah,
no,
I,
I
I say,
probably,
I said, I say, COVID can't stop us.
Oh, you got it?
No, heck no. I said, COVID can't stop the Bulls' flight. They got it.
Oh,
You don't get it?
you're
yeah,
right.
yeah, I get what you're saying. Hey, chat,
I'm
Dave Williams,
telling you, Mike, catch up.
Hey, Dave Williams, everybody, Dave Williams said, if y'all want to kill some cold and flu symptoms, y'all boil some water, sea salt, some orange peels, and breathe in the steam. So I don't know if that helps, but he just let y'all to know. So no need to spam it, Dave Williams. I got you. Y'all tune in, man. I know we do know it's winter out here. Well, is it winter?
I think so. It's still winter, man.
Yeah.
It's cold as hell out here. Yeah. Shout out to the chat, man. I appreciate all the diehard Lonzo Ball fans that have been tuned in from day one, who never wavered. If you never wavered on Lonzo Ball, make yourself be known right now in the chat. You know, just roadblock after roadblock for Lonzo Ball. And this one will be no different. And like I said, he'll bounce back like he always does. Every time when you think Lonzo is out or there's something else going to take place, everybody gets a hit with a reality check, So homage will be paid, and respect for Lonzo Ball will be shown or will be
No,
held there.
hey, no, it's a bad shot selection. It really is. I mean, he is a tough shot maker as well, though. Larry Bird, I agree and disagree. Levine is a tough shot maker, but he has horrible shot selection. I also agree with that. Like Zach LaVine, like anybody ball at LA Fitness before or something, or you had that one guy that you hooping with, and you be like, bro, no, don't pull that, and he'll make it. That's what Zach LaVine is. He's the type of guy, bro. You be like, bro, come on, LaVine, don't pull that. But he'll just make it. It's like you can't really say shit because he made it. You know what I'm saying? That's what Zach LaVine is.
Yeah, he a beast.
Yeah,
It
you
ain't
make
it
it,
ain't
so you
no
can't say shit.
Ray, please I ain't gonna carry on. I just want to say what you was just saying. That was like Zach LaVine is a beast. I'm telling you, it ain't no such thing of degree of difficulty when he be shooting them shots. Like don't scare the people. Those good shots too. Like I'm telling you, 40, 45, 40%, 50% goal flight. Them good shots too. Flight. Come on, you do you think so? Back to you, Flight.
Do I think what?
Hey, them shots that Zach LaVine be shooting are good shots too. Cause like I say all the time, look at the percentage.
What
Look
about
at
the
the
percentage?
percentage. It's like if you shoot dice. So like, okay, I'll bet that you don't hit. I bet you don't hit 7 every time you shoot, but every time you throw out 50% of the time you shoot out sevens. I can't break you if you keep on hitting the sevens 50% of the time. That low you hitting your point.
You talking about rolling dice?
I'm talking about getting them scores, man. He gets
Okay.
scores, points. He get points. I'm talking about points. He do get points. He go get points, right? He get points. And not only that, the other dude on his other side get points too. You don't
Yeah.
stop that. You don't slow that down, Flight. That's not a problem. Matter of fact, in the playoffs, that's a worry. That's a concern. How do you stop that?
Well, actually,
You don't get it, do you?
you can
He
stop
got
it.
a
You
beast, and
can stop.
Lonzo is running it. And you give Lonzo time enough to figure it out. That's a championship. I see championships. I'm not talking about this. Like Coffee said, they think people be talking out the Saturday neck. Ain't talking Saturday neck about what Lonzo gonna do, what the Bulls gonna do. Flight. I tell you, look here, and I tell the rest of the people out there, don't be concerned about, don't be worried at all. Everything gonna work out. I'm telling you, all of it's gonna look good. Why? Because Lonzo is at the helm. The helm means Lonzo is running the ship. Flight. Don't allow people to scare people. Bulls got this. Lonzo got this. Back to you, Flight.
I'm with you, man. Shout out to the chat. What the chat talking about? Listen, man, they going crazy in the chat. Alonzo is turning into a monster before our very eyes. Dave James, many moments in the fourth quarter. Historically, Living forces shot to get turnovers. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah, we stated that. We'll go
Hey,
back to that. Uncle Vern was talking about that a second ago. Larry Bird, Zach has never played with this much talent. It ain't easy to perform at that level with a whole new cast, bro. Zach and DeMar, the
I'm telling
same
you.
player with Zach, having slightly better defense than pretty much clones, averaging the same stats. Wow. It's crazy. Shout out to my man Dave James, too. Dave James got this chat going crazy. Dave James will
Shout
start
out
talking
Dave
like
James.
they lost their mind. They always start to get these debates. Zach is a top 10 player. I think he is a top 10 player in the league right now. You know, he's got one of the top seeds in the East. I mean, why wouldn't he be top 10? Man, I'm with you. Dude is a problem, man. You gotta give it to Zach, man. Zach is a great player. He still take a lot of tough shots, but that doesn't mean he's not a great player. Definitely one of the best players in the league.
Don't seem like it's too tough for him to take.
No, it's not. He gonna take his shots, goddamn
Hey, boy, I'm telling you. That other one too.
it.
Matter
DeRozan?
of fact, that's the problem. How you gonna stop him?
I mean, you're not.
You ain't got a problem with making them shoot more. You got a problem with stopping them. How they gonna stop them? Back to you, Flight.
Shit, ain't nothing, man. Like I said, I'm just sitting here cooling, man. Just taking it easy. Shout out to the chat, everybody that's in the building. We appreciate the turnout. Yeah, the chat is active. I'm just sitting back watching how active the chat is. Percolating. Let me know how y'all see the team faring without Lonzo Ball. Do you still think the team keeps pace? Let me know how y'all see this thing shaking out. We definitely need to hear from the people tonight.
Hey, look here. I know you. Hey, look here. I didn't watch the game. Flight. I didn't see no replays of it either, so I couldn't tell you. But you watched the game. I know you watched the game. So tell me, how did you think everything turned out without the loss of Lonzo? If you don't mind speaking about a little bit of it
I'm
right
gonna be
now.
honest with you.
That
I'm
is
gonna be
true.
honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't watch the game until the end of the game. Towards the end of the game, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was very disinterested, but I did catch it out. I was watching on and off, but I didn't sit down and watch it like Lonzo was playing. Obviously not. But I did catch the tail end of the game. But I mean, what I seen was guys did get their numbers. They still did win the game. They had the game up convincingly pretty much all game. Somehow the Pacers made some runs. It's a game of runs. So, the Bulls gonna let you back in. Now it's all about, are you gonna capitalize on the opportunity? Indiana couldn't do it. So the Bulls end up taking it out. But shout out to them. Let me know what's going on in the chat. How did y'all break down this game tonight without Lonzo Ball? Give me your analysis or what y'all witnessed. We would like to hear from you in the chat or the panel. We definitely want to know everybody's thoughts without Lonzo because we got to see how this is going to shake out. Lonzo was pretty much like the Swiss Army knife, always available for his roster. But it is what it is. Bulls did miss Lonzo on the defensive side. You damn right they missed Lonzo on the defensive side. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, did Caruso play?
Who?
Caruso.
Caruso.
The
Nah.
bald head white
Caruso was
dude.
out too.
Thank you. Thanks, Fly.
Yeah, Caruso, he a good player.
I already know. I wanted to be played tonight. They still got the win. That's all they count, Fly. I'm telling you, the wins count, Fly. The wins count. You know why the wins count like that with them? Because they know how to do it without their good players, without their leaders, especially without their main leader. It would have come down to so they would without their main leader. You know what I'm saying? You got one of the leaders, even though Zach out. He one of the leaders. Well, I'm telling you, they got a whip over there. Well, they got some leaders, man. The veterans, man. I'm gonna tell you something. You got a veteran-led team, Flight. You got leaders. You understand that, though, don't you, Flight? That's how I go with the pros, man.
Yeah, I know.
Except for out there in Charlotte, the young will go lead them out there in Charlotte. Well,
For
I'm
the
telling
young
you.
one?
Yeah, that's Mello. Young gonna lead them out there. Young gonna lead them to the championship.
Yeah, man. Melo's the truth. So Giannis is just a scorer. Giannis getting his respect.
Yeah.
It took Giannis to win a championship for people to really appreciate him.
He already broke. That's how the champions do. Like they get out and get their thing real early. But it took Giannis 7 years. And listen, it took LeBron how many years? 7.
You're right about
7
that.
years, Fly. 7 years. You know what I'm saying? That's that usual number down for them champions, man. Because and it took Jordan to how many years for his first championship?
How many years did it take?
7. It took 7 years. Like Jordan won his first 7. Jordan won his first championship in 91. You understand me? He came into the league in 83. He won in 91 with the Lakers. He won against the Lakers in 91. That was against the Lakers when he won the first championship. He came in the league in 83. It's rough, like it ain't easy.
I agree with you, huh?
There you go.
The chat going crazy. That's talking about Jalen Brown over who? Over Tatum? Who you think is better? The chat is having a debate right now between Jalen Brown or Jason Tatum. Who you think is better?
I want to say Jaden Brown just on the strength of his on the strength of his play. You understand me? But Tatum is a beast, man. Tatum, I can't choose. It's like with a kid, I can't choose with their talent because one to a certain extent, one don't outdo the other. They both good like that, but they good to a point that they don't go up to the next level. You get me?
Yeah. I get you. Both
It's
of
a
them?
level. It's a level that either one of them can go to if they just jump and just do it, but they just can't get up out of that level where they at. They both good where they at. You understand me? They still at that same level. They still at that. There's a like with them two. They still at that. What's the name, dude? We were just talking about this out there in well, not Utah, out there in Arizona. What is it? With what the hell did that do that, man? Flight, I'm telling you, man, don't get old, Flight. We was just talking
Oh,
about him.
what playing?
Yeah, I'm saying they all in that same area. Murray. Look, Flight, Murray. Look at you. Agree too.
Yeah.
Murray and them two guys out there in Boston. All of them is that same level as far as their play. They can't get past that level, so they gonna always be connected to each other. Neither one they gonna get. You understand me? Kind of like they can't get past that level where you can compare Murray to them because they at that level of play.
Right.
So they got to get past that level to be considered even to a certain extent talked about because you can compare them to. They too close together in their play, in their abilities. All three of them.
You think
So
so?
they don't stand out. Go ahead.
So you said that they too close together in their abilities.
In their ability. Both of the guys out there in Boston, their abilities are too close together. They don't know. It's like who would be your go-to guy? It's like trying to figure out Boston trying to figure out who gonna make the go-to guy. Out of the two, we gonna make the go-to guy. Who out of the two would you make the go-to guy? Flight.
Out of Tatum and Brown,
Yes.
I, whoever's going throughout the game, but primarily probably Tatum. I think Tatum is just more naturally talented, than Brown.
Yeah.
Y'all could debate who's pound for pound better. Jalen Brown. I mean, Tatum is a better scorer than Brown. And I just think that Tatum I just think he's just more naturally talented. That's all. Some players
Okay,
just
I
more
got you.
naturally talented than the other. That don't mean
Right.
he outworks him
I
though.
agree.
I mean,
I
I
agree.
think Brown is just a product of some hard work and talent, but I'm just
There
saying
you
Tatum
go.
is just to me just seemed like he just got a gift, soft touch,
Right.
just he was born with more gifts.
Well, to a certain extent, but then when you add all those things up, it come out 50-50. You
Yeah.
get it? Yeah. Those and when you add all those intangibles up, like it comes out 50-50. Cause like I said, I see who be my go-to guy. I can make Tatum my go-to guy anytime. And I can make Brown my go-to guy anytime just to make Tatum jealous.
Right.
Yeah. Boy, I'll tell you, I love this game, Flight. Hey,
They
Flight, so
did.
what's the schedule for tomorrow? Hey, Flight, so what's the schedule for tomorrow?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, I was just talking, but my mic was on mute. But I think the schedule right now is the Bulls is playing again tomorrow without Lonzo. With the Hawks. I think they should beat the Hawks. The Hawks have been
Yeah, I
real.
do too.
I'm not even sure the status on Trae Young. If anybody know what's up with Trae Young, let me know. Is he good? Because the
Right.
Hawks, they're going through a transitional phase over there in Atlanta.
Yeah. Hey, Flight, I'm sorry, but you know what I'm saying? I know you out there, but I care less about Atlanta. Look here, let me tell you something. Look about these Bulls, man. I'm glad you mentioned that again, because it's right back to this point I was making at first. The Bulls on the discovery level right now. They figured out who they can beat, who they can get, and what they can do. And man, they figured it out real good. And they got players that's going away and then they coming back. You know what that is, Flight? That's rest. If you get a little rest like that and you can still hold on to what it is you got, you're doing real good in the NBA, boy. I'm telling you. And they're doing it real good. All those things be working out for the good, man. You know why? Because they think they can win a championship. They believe they can win a championship. And then again, I go right back to it. They got Zoe they side. So if they got Zoe they side, I can't bet against the Flight. I'd be a fool too. Back to you, Flight.
Bro,
Everything
I'm with you.
I think about it when it comes to it, go to Zoe. Go ahead, Flight.
Yeah, David
That's
said the Bulls making this the most exciting season in a long time. I'm telling you, all these roller coaster rides and shit they putting us through. There's always something. You understand? There's always something. It seems like it's never
hey,
smooth sailing.
hey, Flight. Look here, Flight. I'm gonna tell you something. Michael Jordan should be kicking himself in the backside that he didn't get Lonzo. Back to you, Flight.
Yeah, I think they dropped the ball that the Hornets should have definitely gotten them. I don't
Yeah,
know. I
but
think
that's neither here nor there right now. Her Flight.
nope. I think that Lonzo could what I was gonna say, I think not even Lonzo, just I think players in general around the league. I think they're gonna start to look at Charlotte as a destination. I think, including myself, just as the Hornets as an organization, I think it needs to be a culture change on how people view them. Because the Hornets have been such a joke, such a laughing stock through the years. I think people are starting to come around and realize, whoa, something's brewing out here in Charlotte. This is going to be a competent team for years to come. And they have us number one option, and his name is LaMelo Ball. So, I mean, this is something that I think people are just not ready for yet in Charlotte, but they better get ready because a tidal wave is coming. They got to get the right pieces. They got to stop thinking about how Charlotte thought years in past. I think the Hornets need to make a big move and just shake things up, and get Melo, another guy in there, or if you want to just keep waiting to see if somebody materialize into something. But I wouldn't. I'm just saying the Hornets are known for not doing major splashes. You had Kemba Walker. You never got him another number two, silent wise. You had good, decent players here and there, but you never got that real number two. And I think the Hornets
Right,
are in an important period right now where you need to establish this with LaMelo that, we are committed to winning. And what better way to do that
right,
than to trade somebody and go get another superstar paired with him? That way you competing. And see, right now they just a fun team. They just that and the third. But let's say they was to go get a Carl Anthony Towns, or they was to get a Zion Williamson. They turn out now they start to become a threat in the Eastern Conference, not a happy go lucky team. Now, oh no, you're a serious threat. You're a threat to the Bulls
exactly.
now. You putting teams on notice that the Hornets is here to play.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I
you
agree.
get another superstar in there with Melo and build us. They got a decent little cast of characters, so you just need to get the two stars, and like I said, you got your supporting cast. Let's see what happens. What they able to shake up, and I'm telling you, they will get free agents. Trust me, people. And Lamelo was such an infectious dude. I think just hanging out with Melo gonna get people to come over there. Uh, you know, so it's crazy. So it's
Yeah,
come
I
alive.
already
Yeah.
know, Flight.
What do you think? What do you think? Do you think
You,
that the Hornets should? You think the Hornets should be aggressive and shoot for a trade, or do you think they need to just take it easy?
I think look at that. I think that they should shoot for that trade, but I see Turner being more nice out there in Charlotte than he been over with the Bulls. I see him getting the championship over there with the Bulls. So I think if he got a chance to do anything and go anywhere, I think it should be one of the two.
Let me tell
To
you
be
something.
honest with you,
Why? I got a question. Everybody keep bringing up Miles Turner to me, man. I keep telling y'all, why in the hell would the Pacers trade him to the Hornets? They don't even like the Hornets. Why would they do any
man,
business with the Hornets?
because of Gordon Hayward.
Hmm. Oh, so you're gonna move Gordon Hayward over there?
Move Gordon Hayward to West Hill if I had a choice, but it's still if it's over that Indiana, then let it be in Indiana.
Right. I agree with you, Uncle Vern. That might not be a
Yeah,
bad look.
and if they was stupid enough to take that contract and give it to Michael Jordan,
Yeah, they stupid enough, right?
well,
Jordan
see,
gonna give him that contract.
Gordon Hayward is hometown Indiana, grown, purebred individual, and he coming down to the twilight years of his career, and he be getting that ball in. And Indiana is in a rebuilding phase. They don't want to go out with a bunch of rookies and a bunch of misfits. If they do, then they at least want to have somebody else that's going to draw them fans up in there. So I think Gordon would be a real good poster child in Indiana instead over in Charlotte. Like,
Yeah, I'm with you.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Oh, I mentioned, like I said, I'm not concerned with what's going on with Hayward, so you don't gotta apologize. I wish that dude nothing but the best, but give him credit for revitalizing his career. A lot of people thought it was over for him. It says, "Have you ever been
After
to
that injury.
Charlotte?" Like, I don't think you have. What you mean? I haven't been to Charlotte. I'm from New York. Now everybody in the East Coast got family in Charlotte. You understand? Are you kidding me? Who the hell don't got somebody in Charlotte? Of course I've been to Charlotte before. I haven't spent a whole lot of time in Charlotte, but I was out in Charlotte not too long ago. Uh, it is what it is. I like Atlanta. I like Virginia. I'm gonna keep it real. But just being from New York, those are my favorite towns to visit, and of course Florida. But I loved Virginia, and I loved Atlanta. Growing up as a kid, when I was going to those places, I thought I had the most fun. Charlotte, I'm not, like I said, maybe Charlotte would be better for me now as an adult, but growing up, I love visiting those two places in the South. There's a lot of shit to do. Charlotte is very rich. Yeah, Charlotte is probably fun. I wouldn't mind going out there. I'm gonna go out to Charlotte probably for like a little weekend. Charlotte ain't shit to get out there to Charlotte. It's probably fun. There's a lot of shit to do out there. What I mean? Just as a visitor, I don't know how I would be living. But for me, I'm gonna find something to do. Me, I'm gonna get into something.
Hey, Flight. I want
Yeah.
to intervene with that. I want to intervene with that question and add on to it a little bit. Actually, we take flights all the way out to Charlotte almost every other night because LaMelo is playing, and actually we also got Jello out there too. So we do flights out there too. We do flights out there in the storm where we be watching Jello, and we be doing flights out there where we be watching Mello. So we doing flights out there in Charlotte. We got flights going on all over this place. I'm telling you, Flight. All we need is more flights, and we need more people to get on board and watch these flights that we be going out watching. Flight. Thank you. Back to you, Flight. Yeah, we be watching them. Yeah, we been there and done that. Actually, we're going to Atlanta tomorrow. Stay tuned. Back to you, Flight.
Yeah, Bayesian guys are everywhere.
Yeah, boy, I'm telling you, we get to Atlanta tomorrow. Where we at tomorrow, Flight?
So we're in the ATM, man. You already know the Peach State, man.
Well,
You
I'm
already know what
telling
that
you.
is. The Georgia Peaches. I mean, it is what it is. Them hapless Hawks. I ain't got no sympathy for them Hawks. Yeah, I know that. I wouldn't mind. I don't
Yeah,
give a damn what's going on with them. Shit, the whole franchise could go up in smoke for the hell I give a shit. You know,
Hey, Flight.
why?
Look, this is a good thing. This is what I like. See, Flight, this is what I like. Flight, look, this is what I like. But be more comfortable in my spirit and in my mind, and my mind is everything. Always, I like this Bulls team. The Bulls can go anywhere, Flight, and beat anybody, Flight.
You're right about
Right
that.
now, right now, they go anywhere, and beat anybody, and the team that they go beat, they ain't gonna be surprised. They got beat, and they gonna know why they got beat, and they gonna know why they got beat.
Why they got beat?
Because they got a beast on the Bulls. They got some beasts on the Bulls. Like, they got some beasts. They got some pieces, and they hungry too. And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you something. Between me and you, the Bulls players are kind of glad that certain players be going out certain times because they get them a chance to step up, and they know their life ain't. You know, the other players' life ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like they got a twisted ankle. They know they coming back. What is it? The protocol. What is it? The protocol. How you pronounce when you say that? Protocol. Protocol. It's a protocol, Flight. All it is. It's a disease, yes, because you got to get tested for it. But it's a protocol. You got to go through that. It's just something you have to go through. It's mandatory. Even if Zoto got it, he got it until they say he got it. Right? Right, Flight.
Right.
Thank you.
I agree with you, huh?
Yeah.
I mean,
So,
like I said, everybody got some great points online, so you know, it's been a hell of a night. Uncle Ver, we coming to a conclusion. You got any closing remarks?
Man, look here, don't give up the ship, don't jump ship, man. Love, man, stick to the plan, man. Stick to the plan. There's a plan out here. We're gonna stick to that plan, and we're gonna keep on breaking that plan till y'all, in case y'all forget. If y'all, I won't forget. But if y'all look here, if I will be around, somebody gonna bring that plan to you, and we'll make sure you don't forget. Brothers like such as Coffee and all the rest of them out there that don't got some sense, like Flight. You ain't gonna forget. I'm telling you. It's a small thing out here, man. Thanks, Flight.
No problem. We just getting started, man. Tune in with us tomorrow, man. We got a major one. You know, we're gonna keep pushing out this content to the people. Y'all keep supporting it, and we're gonna keep supporting you. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the panel. We love y'all. It's Flight Sports TV. You already know what it is. Check us out on IG. Check us out on everything. We on social media platforms. I'm telling you, just type our name up. You might find us everywhere. It's Flight Sports. We out of here.
Flight Sports TV, man. That's my dude. I rolls with him.
You heard what the man said. It's Flight Sports TV.
Like I said, Flight Sports TV, that's where it's at.